All right, here we go. Charleston White, welcome back to Vlad TV.
I'm gonna keep coming back till you say I can't, Vlad.
Well, we have to talk about the whole Houston alleged J. Prince shooting situation.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That
I
was
hit
crazy.
you right away and said, are you okay?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
I had just got I got the iPhone Pro 17s, so a lot of my information didn't transfer, so a lot of people's names didn't come with the numbers. So, contrary to what everybody's saying, I had no knowledge I was going to Fifth Ward. I was booked by a media company that books for a up-and-coming podcast called The Chill Show out of Houston. So I was booked there, and then I had to go meet with a guy that makes my merchandise and my product out of Lamarck, Texas, from G County Apparel. So I had those two bookings on my itinerary. My flight was supposed to leave that Monday at 1 o'clock. So we filmed all night. I got into Houston Monday night. We filmed all night. We filmed Monday morning. I went from downtown Houston, drove to Lamarck, Texas to G County Apparel. That was like an hour away. On my way back to Houston, I called Dr. Candace Matthews. Say, what's up, Doc? Say, man, I'm in the city. She said, pull up on me. I'm having my birthday party tonight, this evening, at a little event. She said, it's gonna be from 5 to 9. I said, man, my flight leaving. I said, boy, but for you, Doc, yeah, I'll stay. So I rescheduled my flight, had no other business in Houston. Some told me I possibly could run into Honeycomb Brazy, after the Vlad TV interview.
Okay.
If I see Charleston White, I'm gonna slap his head out type of shit. Like, the world supposed to know that. This is when the world supposed to know, like, it don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Brazy ever see Charleston White, his head is slapped way over that way. There's some world supposed to know, bro. Like, it's me, this Brazy.
So I had Honeycomb Brazy in the back of my mind. And I said, man, I done flew in here with no luggage, no nothing. I just flew in, I'm flying out. Well, Hellcat lives in Houston, in the suburban areas outside of Houston. So I hit Hellcat up, she picked me up, say, let's go pull up on Dr. Candace Matthews. It'll be great for you to meet her. Here go the flyer she sent me. And then she said, you can look on my page. She said, but brother, I won't send you the flyer. So she sent me the flyer directly. I didn't look at the name of the flyer. For one, the letters and words are too small. So I really can't see those small words. So, man, here, cat, look at this. Well, what's the address? Here, man, you look. So she looked at the address. We didn't look at the name of the club. But before we got there, we stopped by, was it Mika's? Mickey's. We stopped by Mickey's, which is a well-known affiliate of a restaurant, a soul food restaurant that, Jay Prince is known to, and it's be there, right? So I eat there every time I go to Houston. This is a regular stop. Pay for a couple of people food, take a lot of pictures. Let's head over there. I say, but before we go over there, let's stop by Academy to get some mace. Like, I can't run Honeycomb Brazy and them catch me out of here, and I ain't got no mace, so I got to get me some mace. Well, I ended up going in the home Academy. I seen some new dog mace that I had never seen before. I got Burr mace, they had some Ninja Stars, they had some new tasers.
Here we go. Try this. This is some new shit I got.
Oh, this in ADX. This what the FBI, this they use in Supermax. I can have it?
Yeah, go ahead. That's you.
Oh, man, yeah, that's what they use in Supermax. I recognize the label. Yeah, that's what they use in Supermax.
There you go.
So
people are really gonna call me the feds now, right?
Oh, yeah. So, but I'm really doing this. We getting content as we go along. So, I fall asleep in the 40-minute traffic going to Fifth Ward. I literally fall asleep. When we get there, I'm asleep. I just hear somebody say, man, we in Fifth Ward. I raise up. Said, shit, so? And go back to sleep. So I sleep from 4:30 to 5 o'clock, 5-ish. I wake up, I'm looking around. There go J. Prince on a mural on the whole side of the wall. J. Prince. I said, man, I gotta go take a picture in front of that motherfucker. Oh, I gotta get a picture in front of that motherfucker. So when I get out, this was a very nice event. I never paid attention to the name of the establishment, it was called the Nickel. So I didn't pay to the name of the establishment. Why? As soon as I get out the car, people greet me, hey, Charleston. As soon as I walk through the door, it's Number Love. Dr. Candace, she introduced me to everybody. And I want to stop right here. Dr. Candace, I said, say, Dr. Candace, you know I wouldn't have came, if I would have known this was Fifth Ward, I wouldn't have came. I looked at it and told her, I said, if I would have known this was Fifth Ward, I wouldn't have came, Doc. I still hadn't been told that this is his daughter's establishment.
Right.
I still never knows the name. From that moment on, Dr. Candace, she looked me in my face, and for the record, I've been knowing Dr. Candace Matthews for years before I even became famous online. Dr. Candace and I met in state capitol, in congressional hallways, testifying in congressional hearings during legislation session in Texas. So her and I know each other in the real footwork of this, right? Brother Derek Muhammad, E.A. Decker. So I'm known in Houston for working with these people, Reverend Nash. So I'm embraced in this arena that I'm in, right? Because this is a political arena. This is not a birthday party. When I walked in, I tried to pin $200 on her shirt, and she really didn't take it. And I'm like, well, shit, I thought it was her birthday. Her birthday was 4 days prior. So this was a political event. Eventually, she put the $200 on her shirt. But before I go any further, I said, Doc, you know if I would have known this was Fifth Ward, I wouldn't have came. Brother, you ain't got to worry about shit. I called James. But she told me.
Oh, she called Jay Prince. And said
I ain't never lied to you, Vlad.
And said you were coming.
She said she called Jay Prince and said, Jay Prince, I mess with him, I mess with you. I don't know what none of this is about, but it's my birthday party, I got some politician coming, and he coming in and out. I don't need no mess here. She looked me in my eyes. I said, what'd he say? She said, okay. She assured me that Mr. Prince gave me the thumbs up to be there. That's why I was so relaxed. I play a fool, but I'm not a fool. I've never walked in the old block. I rode by. I went in the TI establishment by mistake. So I'm not a fool that's gonna go into danger, vulnerable, no way to defend myself. And I'm all the way in harm's way. I'm at the mercy of these people. But I don't know this. Doc, my friend, my buddy, my buddy. She went up to Dallas for me, for Carmelo Anthony and them. So we got some history. Assured me that James said it was okay. She said she called him. Now, she have 2 off-duty police officers that's her private security. To show you where the story gets tricky. So she's introducing me to everybody. We having fun. What you want to drink? Say, give me some Don Julio. What repo? 1942. Well, shit, put that 1942 on there. And I don't really drink. The double shots was like 4 shots. I think I drunk 1.5 of them. The girl's flirting with me. Her niece is coming up. I'm a rock star right now. Black love, black power. Oh, I'm getting it. But within 30 minutes of me being there, I'm noticing a guy's body language. You know, big fat cheek, tight chin. My back was turned and I heard Dr. Candace Matthews say, hey, let me introduce somebody. And I heard somebody say, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. That's what caught my attention. I turn around to take a picture of the image. So I see the guy. He look at me, I look at him. I said, shit, nigga, yeah, nigga, he know who to say it to. I'm offended by it, but I'm not. I'm still not cautious of what's going on because she's assured me of my safety. I don't know that this woman who just walked by me and stepped on my shoe and kind of nudged me was Jay Prince's daughter. All I know is, man, they got rude staff in this motherfucker. Goddamn, I've been tipping in this motherfucker, not knowing that's his daughter. So After the guy said, I don't fuck with him, he started leaning over talking to Dr. Candace Matthews' husband, who was just sitting down right within maybe 5 feet from me. So I'm watching his body language. I'm seeing his body language. They're having a long conversation, about a good 8 to 10 minutes. He walk off and go into the corner. So I keep my eye on him the whole time. Dr. Candace Matthews' husband get up from the table, smiling, laughing. I said, yeah, man, I see that nigga body language. He said, yeah, man, he mad. Yeah, man, you a fool, man. He said you sent him a picture of your dick. I said, that's where I know that nigga from. That's right, yeah, that nigga jumped in my inbox one time.
And you actually did that?
Listen, if you get in my DM, or if you call my phone with a threat, I send you my best penis picture.
Why? Why?
Well, that's like punching you.
Okay.
And then I block you. I block you. Now you can't see me no more. Now you got my dick on your mind every time you think about it.
You're stuck with your dick. Huh?
You cannot get it out your mind. Because one thing about a man, once his eyes see a dick, it's there forever. You can't, every guy that ever seen another man's dick can't forget. Why? It's an imprint. You can't get out of it. So while you're playing tough guy games, I psychologically fry your brain.
Okay.
So just think, it's been 4 years since he got that dick picture and his jaws got tight, seen as he seen me. I sent him my best one. Now it's over exaggerated because I blow it up a little bit and screenshot, you know, to make it look like it's bigger than what it is. So it looked like a rhino dick. And then I block it. So all the tough guys who have ever threatened me got my dick on their mind.
Okay.
Now I hear people say, man, you gay. No, I ain't. They seen my dick. I ain't seen theirs.
Okay.
So it's like fighting back. So I've always told one of the most disrespectful things you can do to a man is slap him, spit on him, or pull your dick out on him. Nigga want to kill you for that. So most of the guys that play tough with me, I take them back to prison and flash that dick on them. So he go tell Dr. Candace Matthews' husband what I did. He get up laughing. I said, yeah, that's right. I know, that's why that nigga look familiar. He said, man, you did that for real? I said, yeah, I do all them niggas like that when they go to threatening me. For one, what they doing in my inbox. So you only get it if you're in my inbox or you text one of my phones threatening me. If you say, yeah, bitch ass nigga, drop your address. Here come that torpedo. So he mad in the motherfucker. So Dr. Candace Matthews, she said, brother, that's why I love you. Boy, you don't give a damn about these niggas. I said, no, Dr. Candace Matthews, I'm unruly because these niggas is bullies. I said, I ain't doing nothing to these niggas. They have to come find me to threaten me. They have to go in my inbox. They have to go out of their way to send me a message to threaten me. So I've been having these pictures in my phone. These are my best pictures when I want to show out. So he go in the corner. He go in the corner and literally take his phone out and hold it up so I can see him take a picture of me. Nobody in this motherfucking club is acting like they see what he doing. So I said, say, what's up, doc? She said, bro, don't worry about that. You all right. They kept assuring me that I was okay. If you go look at the video, man, I was so relaxed and comfortable, flirting with girls, drinking, taking pictures, having fun. But I stayed right there by that door, by the exit, by the door where we came in there where I can get out. For at least 30 to 45 minutes, this one man's energy was like an elephant in the room. Very noticeable. He record, he sending it, he making it known. He going outside on the phone. So I'm saying, say that. She assuring me that this guy's a school teacher. Man, don't worry about him, he's a school teacher.
Okay.
I'm like, no goddamn school teachers don't get people hurt. They got a compassionate spirit. And there's white people here. Matter of fact, I know that lady I used to do trainings for her for the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. Say, man, this white man is a Republican candidate, Chris Daniels. Surely they won't do nothing here. But I'm noticing that they talking to the dude, but nobody's asking him to leave, since he's uncomfortable with me being there, and nobody's saying, hey, you might need to get out of here. I told her one time, I told Hellcat, say, we should get up out of here. I don't know who this nigga calling. Man, don't worry about that nigga, brother. Dr. Candace Matthews kept assuring me, her husband kept assuring me that I was okay and ain't nothing gonna happen on their watch. But I started noticing, due to what you call situational awareness, I start noticing the body language of the off-duty cops. They keying in on him. Now they standing right next to me. Now I've been having fun, I'm tipsy, I'm drunk, and I got my eyes on a big butt or a big butt girl I want to try to, yeah, you know, so I'm vulnerable and off. But I don't stop watching the two cops' body language. 4 or 5 guys walk in. Late 40s to mid 50s. They ain't got the money chains. They got the old doughboy chains that hang down, you know, the old big Meecham chain that hang down with the chain to the belly.
Okay.
They got them chains on, the old school boy. Probably just got out the feds or something to put the jewelry back on. White tee, fresh in the mother. He fresh old niggas. Every old nigga look me in my eye. 2 of them shake my hand. The bitches they bring in, you know, them wanna go hold them pistol, but they friendly. Those were the smiling faces that was the most dangerous. Cause they came in and made their presence known, shook my hand, looked me in the face, and went right over there into the corner, huddled up with him. So I counted about 4 niggas, 3 bitches. Okay, so I see the first wave of niggas come in. Now I'm starting to see outside, bitch starting to jump like the hood shit. But it's white politicians in here. This is where I became a fool. I knew I should have left. Why leave now, nigga? You been having fun. You sense a little danger. You sense a little danger based on your wisdom. But you also a little tipsy too, nigga. So the danger you sensing, you saying, fuck that danger. You trusting your sister, Dr. Candace, but not only are you trusting her, you trusting her husband too. These are some reputable people in Houston. And plus, she said she talked to James. So don't worry about this school teacher, boy. These peons if you don't talk to James. I lost trust in her. Cause I saw when she started talking on the microphone, introducing these white people politicians, they wasn't even listening to her. That's why I got mad. I'm more offended that the audacity of these niggas who call themselves black for to come up here and put a stain on Dr. Candace Matthews' name with these white politicians, bipartisans from both sides of the aisle, Democrats and Republicans, and shout out to Chris Daniels. I'm banking that these niggas ain't finna do nothing in front of these white folk. That white woman look like, no, that white woman know me from the Texas Juvenile Justice Department, training, highly recommended. So they know me. So I'm safe in the political world. Out there, I ain't safe. I don't know who done put a track on the car. So I overstay my welcome. I should have followed my first mind 30 minutes ago and got up out this bitch when them old school niggas coming up with them goddamn 2002 Kappa Beach party change. So nigga, now I got to play fool now. I can't be scared. I've been here not knowing what danger I'm in. I'm in the hands of the devil. I'm in the hands of the devil, but guess what? I don't know it. Why? I wouldn't have came and I would have left. Had they said this was Jay Prince's daughter establishment, I wouldn't have took one drink from back there. You can make me feel they wouldn't give me piss water. They wasn't pissing in my Don Julio. You can't make me believe them niggas wasn't shaking piss in my Don Julio. That's why I was looking like the brown tequila. So, nigga, as I'm sensing danger, this is what I'm saying to myself as I try to talk myself from being drunk, buzzed, to be scared. I done got drunk, now I can't get scared. Now I'm having a conversation with myself. Nigga, look how serious these 2 off-duty cops here. They done want to stop from having fun. They standing on me, and this is what I told myself. You can relax now, son. Why? I just seen 2 police officers out of the spirit of who they are, who took an oath to sworn and protect. That oath rose above the loyalty to Dr. Candace and Jay Prince now. There's no way something could have happened to me and I've been there that long and you got 2 off-duty cops there who were sworn to take an oath. And it was very much obvious that this one guy had an issue with me being there. So I was there for about 2.5 hours. So this is what broke my heart. Rather than me going out that door right there, they're not listening to you, Doc. I told Doc, I said, I want to help that white guy, Chris Daniels. I want to help him work on his campaign from the back, try to help him get him voted. I like him. I had already just met him right there. She said, come on, let me introduce you to him. She took me from this side of the room. It's another door over there. She took me over there to that door, to that side. Now I'm just standing there. She talking, Chris Daniels talking. I'm trying to figure out, come on, Doc, don't give me the microphone. What am I up here doing talking? Man, why you finna give me the microphone? I wasn't there to talk. She brought me over there to that side of the door.
Charles, come here!
Because if you go watch the footage, that's when the goon squad come in. When I went over to that side of the restaurant, I was closer to the goon squad to come in. The goon squad and them come in, 7, 8, 9 niggas in a line, very obvious, and took over the stage. Now, she and the Republican candidate right there talking. This big 6'4", big muscular dude leans down to tell me what Jay Prince didn't want me to do. I put my hand on his big old shoulder. I said, damn, that muscle big and whole. Remember them shoulder motherfucking thing a Holyfield had on his shoulder? Man, he had them. And I was rubbing on that big motherfucker. Go watch that video. I said, man. But what I was doing was, I was getting myself close to him. If he tried to hug me, they were gonna have to throw me on the ground because I was hugging. I had my arm, so I was gonna just put my head in his chest. So he's saying to me, and it made sense at the time, big as he was. Many guys it was right there. With Dr. Candace Matthews standing right there, the Republican candidate standing right there, and the whole crowd watching with their phones out. He said, I need to holler at you. I said, I'm gonna come over there. I said, matter of fact, take my number down. He said, no. Come over and holler at me. I said, yeah, when I get through over, I'll come over here. He said, no, come, let me holler. Say this what we gonna do. He said, we gonna make a video. He said, man, you just go apologize. Say you were trolling in the beginning. You trying to get on. Now you on. You done got your money up and you take back everything you done said. You didn't know better in the beginning. Now you know better. So we just go make the video, come on over, man. I said, say, let me finish doing this here. So Dr. Candace Matthews, we having a whole conversation. If you go back and watch the video, you hear her say, Charleston, man, forget all that.
Charleston! Hey, Charleston, in that conversation, can you come out?
Mission accomplished now. I was held there to get the message, to apologize. And at the moment, yeah, what I said. I'll do it, I'll be over there to do it. But the more I thought about, I know better. I really don't know better. See, I can't lie for you. I'd be lying, James. I said, I really don't know better. All my life, they've been telling me somebody go hit me in my mouth for my big mouth. I've been meddling and poking and fucking with people ever since I was a little boy. And they've been telling me, boy, somebody gonna beat the shit out of you one day. I've been meddling people all my life. I ain't been hitting nobody. I ain't been killing nobody.
Right.
I've been meddling people.
People have hit you, though. People have attacked you.
Yeah. Well, no, I've been hit one time.
Well, the barbershop incident.
One time. Nigga hit me one time.
The situation when they jumped on stage.
They tackled me.
Okay.
Did one punch.
All right. Okay.
So I never taken a punch.
Okay.
Most of the people y'all saw on stage was the promoters' people. Why? I was up there saying, fuck Jay Prince.
Right.
The promoter was Jay Prince's godson, so he said, dude, man, get him off stage. So I done already said, because the heckler saying, mob tie, mob. So I done already went on stage and said, fuck Jay Prince. So I've had no consequences for nothing I've said online. So when they tell me that, I said, say, homie, let me finish this right here. And so when she snatched him away, they don't just move away. She had to give me the microphone to pay it off. So now I got the microphone, and I done been told what to say. I don't know if I'm supposed to say, y'all, I apologize to Jay Prince. I go in political mode because the event was political. Say, drunk niggas. All the drunk niggas, listen up. 33% of your kids in Houston cannot read on or above their grade level. And I see why. Because when proper information is given, niggas get dumb. Niggas get stupid when real information come along. But I done seen niggas fill up the building. I done seen niggas come down here just cause I'm here cause they looking for trouble. They looking for trouble. But nigga, we got political elected officials here. We got county commissioners here. The person who got access to the files in the county run the county. Dumb niggas. The whole 2.5 hours I was there, man, this was a political event. I never heard happy birthday. Nothing. Political candidates. So just so happened Hellcat had the meta glasses and we got the whole footage. So immediately after I'm talking, her security whisked me out the door. I don't know the danger. I'm just thinking a couple guys and came in. It's expected if I'm in 5th Ward. This is expected if I'm in 5th Ward. But when I got outside, remember I told you I was asleep when I got there. When I woke up, this is like a gentrified community. But when I walked back out there, it looked like the old 5th Ward. Niggas everywhere. They got the car surrounded. This nigga by the door ready to take off on me. They could have easily, boom, when I walked out the door, got a couple punches in.
Let's go. Let's go.
Man, fuck them nigga. We ain't rushing out here for nothing. But the position, man, listen, this is why I love real police officers. They'll put their life on the line for you. Whether they know you or not, they took an oath in a duty. That's why I love real motherfucking cops, nigga, and real soldiers who swear. I come from a family of them. I watched 2 officers step in between me and 30 niggas. But when I got to the car, I look around and see all these black men and black people here for little bitty me, for what I done said online. I couldn't just be put in the car. I stood up with the talking, man, you bitch ass nigga ain't gonna do nothing. Strutting like a rooster in the hen house. Because now I'm appalled and I'm seeing everybody got their phones out. So I got to go out like Denzel. King Kong ain't got shit on me. That's what I did and got in the car. Fuck any nigga mad about something. Ain't now one of them hoe ass nigga gonna do nothing. Ain't now one of them hoe ass nigga gonna do nothing. And I showed up by myself, nigga. Pussy foot. I seen your Jones tape, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I showed up by myself in your hood, pussy. And told Cat, hit the gas, them niggas coming. Who them niggas jumping in them cars coming? And so the way I left, I made a nigga happy. Niggas they supposed to throw a brick at the car. They supposed to do something the way they can't left. Cause you hear everybody saying, man, why y'all protecting that hoe ass nigga? It was enough of y'all to get through the protection. So once I went home and got out of danger, not knowing that I was in danger, I thought about it. I said, ooh, boy, this gonna be the best viral moments the internet have had and seen this year.
Hold on. Wasn't there a shooting that happened though?
Yeah. Soon as we drive off, somebody shoot toward the car, in the air, we just heard a gunshot.
Okay.
We just heard a gunshot. We like, man, I know them niggas ain't shooting. Man, come on now. I know, man, listen. In 2026, all the Lil Durk murder cases and the King Von and the NBA young boy, young niggas don't shoot one shot in the air. That was an old nigga. I was a nigga in his late 40s, early 50s, that don't have a bunch of bullets. That fired off one shot. The streets done already gave his name up. Whack 100 got to, man, they already get names up.
Yeah, the nigga called me and told me exactly who shot him. Nigga named
So it's a young nigga, old nigga?
is the nigga that's always with Jay Prince with the nigga named I don't think he actually tried to hit him. I think the nigga was outside showing out. And then just shot at, I don't know if he, tried to shoot. I had no idea, but that's who shot though. Nigga name.
Before I even got to the house, they got the names. It was, man, look, is an old nigga. So what I realized, Vlad, the young niggas ain't mad at me. When I see the young YNs that'll really kill you, that'll with the switches, I didn't love say, what NBA young boy do to you? Give me gas. So I'm funny to them. Why? Aiden put me before the young streamers. It's these old gangster niggas who's not used to a weenie guy or a rat guy talking to them like this in real life. Well, I'm not saying this to you guys in real life. I'm saying this shit in the metaverse world. What the fuck are you street guys doing on the internet? Getting offended by internet guys. Cause all the shit I'm saying on the internet. If you're really in the streets, why does what on the internet says affect you in the streets? And you're really in the streets. So let me tell you what happened. There's some detectives that know I was there that put the Waymo car out there for when I get ready to leave. It wasn't no coincidence that the Waymo car was just so happened to be behind. I was there 2.5 hours. Word got out, Charleston was there. Houston police chief just 3 years ago stopped me from coming to Houston at a event with Miss Parents Against Predators where I was a keynote speaker because of this incident with me and James. Remember? So word got out. Those officers got a call. Salute to duty. Nah. Houston police would have took a hit, something would have happened to me. James told them niggas to stand down. But James Prince really don't run and control nothing if you ain't on his payroll. Them old niggas know that James got a week and a flaw to his game. He done made it long enough without the FBI and one slip will get him. That one slip, that gunshot may have gotten him. For tell you why. It's highly documented and known that that was a political function. It wasn't a birthday party. It was real political candidates there whose names is really on the ballot. So all of these people came up here for intimidation because we got it on camera what they told me to say. Hey, Charleston, y'all break that up. She had to stop it. They waited outside. They've given us the name of the shooter. They cleared Jay Prince's name and said Prince told him to stand down. The fact that his right-hand man came to deliver a message to me. So, before I can even process all this, I went to sleep. I never heard from Dr. Candace Matthews. Hey, brother, you all right? I'm the only nigga left you some money on your shirt, bitch. That day, bitch, I left $200. Hey, brother, you all right? Nothing. I get a call the next morning. Brother, man, they on my ass. Man, they trying to make it seem like I brought you down there. And I could tell the way she was talking, it was people around her. Brother, they trying to make it seem like I brought you down there to come do all this. Brother, now, my flyer was on my page, brother. So she gave me hints.
So she's trying to distance herself from the situation.
And I lied for her.
Huh.
I said I just popped up on my own.
Huh.
But before I can come out and tell the truth, somebody on TikTok was watching my live this morning when she called, when me and her was on the phone, and she invited me. I had on speakerphone. The TikTok live recorded her inviting me. And somebody said, no, she invited her, he lied for her. Then she released the metaverse glasses. Then James Prince Jr. came out and said that I was never inside the establishment. That I pulled up and I fired the shot.
Oh, they try to blame you for the shooting.
And Dr. Candace Matthews never came out and said nothing. She let me make it seem like, so that's when I said, nah, I can't lie for you, doc. So there's a recorder of me saying, doc, but I lied for you, doc. But you dissing yourself, I lied for you. You invited me. You invited me. And guess what? You kept reassuring me of my safety, and you looked me in my eyes, in her eyes, and said, you talked to James Prince, and you told him, and that's the only reason I was there, my nigga. I swear to God, Vlad. I've been gone on a flight. I done already got the money. Man, what? I'm just here for Dr. Matthews, just to bless her with some money.
Okay, so you got out safe, the shooting happened, so now you're pressing charges?
Several officers from other different law enforcement agencies saying that their Waymo camera got everything. Their phone records to go show everything. This was intimidation or an attempt on my life. So, as of Tuesday, he was just calling to see. That Wednesday, because of it became a trending topic in the state of Texas picks up the charges, right? So it became a unofficial investigation. I had to fly back to Miami. I had a show, I had to move. So so I moved into my new house. I did my show. I was booked here with you. So I'll be back in Houston on Monday, actually making it a official investigation.
Well, Jay Prince seemingly responded to you without naming your name. He said, never allow a maggot to draw you down to its level. A maggot will always beat you at being a maggot. Eventually, maggots become flies, eating shit, agitating others, and spreading contamination until their last days. I've lived with roaches, rats, and flies most of my life, all trying to eat off my plate. Eventually, the universe rewarded them all, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
He must got a 4th grade reading education. He been talking like that since '87. That Wizard of Oz talk don't scare nobody. What's a maggot? We know what a is. What's a maggot? He making up shit now. I'm saying he must got, see these riddles the nigga talk with. Real men don't talk how he talk. This is one thing I've learned about the Prince family. Starting from senior to junior. They lie a lot. And when they're innocent, they don't talk. When Jay Prince and them innocent, they don't respond to nobody. They only respond when they're guilty. When Takeoff died, they went on a media tour. When the jeweler nigga died, they went on a media tour. Every time something happens, they try to come get out. But what we notice is they have a consistent pattern of behavior. They never tell the truth. The All-Star JR shooting, Junior lied and said he had just showed up. Man, come on now. So, first Junior said, I shot the gun. Now I'm a maggot bothering them. It bewilders me that when I said fuck mob ties and Jay Prince, I didn't even have $50,000 in my bank account. I didn't even have $50,000 in my bank account. I had a 750 Li BMW Benz that I bought cash, I had low mileage, low mileage. And I had a bunch of guns. How do I get a mob mogul? How do I get such a rich man that own an island in another world? How did I get his ear to where he becomes so fragile as a mob boss and as a leader and as an author and a mogul? How did I get his ear to affect his feelings where he'll risk the empire at the time for a guy who didn't even have $50,000 in his bank account? So now everybody know the feds is watching him. Everybody know this, been watching him. Why? Because by way of Dr. Candace Matthews and her dealing with people like people who can run for county clerk. That's what's taking so long with this case. See, Dr. Candace Matthews is a paid actor by the Democratic Party or whomever is the highest bidder. That's why she didn't take the Carmelo Anthony case initially. Brother Cornell X is my nigga. I love him to death. He been getting in white folk faces, talking loud, like he go whoop a white boy since the mid-90s. We ain't seen him knock a white boy out yet. But he talk like he get in the white man's face and act like he'll break a white man's jaw. We ain't seen them break one yet. We ain't seen them turn a down gangbanging nigga. So let me stick to where I need y'all to follow as I need the FBI to listen. The reason this case is taking so long is your county clerk who works for the court, your court clerk, they got the power to say, put this file in Judge such and such court. No, it take 2 or 4 years, put it in that court, and then move it around. That's why man ain't went to trial yet. That's the secret to him. Whenever you can go down at the bottom and you can be where I was, it's power and influence. Wow, most of them people there are working for crumbs, so they take bribes. I learned that shit from working in. So I understand where I was after I left, when she distanced herself from me and wasn't man enough. So I want to show you my phone records, Vlad. I've been knowing Dr. Kansas over 10 years. In 10 years, I've never had this many phone calls from her. Almost 24 hours after the shooting. Not to, hey, brother, you all right? I heard a shot out there. Not, are you all right? Hey, man. So the first call was, brothers, man, they trying to run my name in the mud. Man, they trying to run my name. I said, man, they wrong, Doc. You didn't do nothing. Them niggas did that. Them niggas wrong. Not knowing she's throwing me under the bus. So about 30 minutes later, I get another call. Brother, they threatening my husband. Her husband get on from, yeah, man. Oh, come on, old school, for real, man. They running a skirt play on me. And I'm falling for it. I'm falling for it. Till Jay Prince come out and say, I fired a shot in the car. As if I rode the 5th Ward. I don't even know where 5th Ward is in Houston. I'm not from Houston to know exactly where 5th Ward is. With a lesbian, a bulldogger, a stud, and no gun, hanging out the window. In one of the most dangerous places in Houston, where he got the police on the payroll. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I was playing when I act like I maced the cat. I ain't maced no goddamn cat. When I point that gun at that nigga, he hadn't even pulled in the driveway yet. I'm just playing for the camera. I ain't pointing no gun at that nigga. But on camera, like I did, he hadn't even pulled in yet.
Well, you claim, and I'm not saying this is true, but you have claimed that you have evidence linking mob ties to Takeoff's 2022 murder in Houston, and you plan on turning this over to the feds.
Yeah, you heard that video. You played it, you came back and played it. That guy was there. That guy there was there. He's the nigga to shoot the bad dice. Old school working nigga come through looking like he ain't got much, hitting them dice on the table. But boy, he cold in a motherfucker.
Okay, but what evidence are you turning over?
I can't tell you that, Vlad.
Okay, fair enough.
You heard the tape. You heard the tape. Why? They was there. Listen, Jay Prince holding them game. That's why I done stopped. Too many niggas done got killed in their hands with the gambling shit. If you go to Houston and you a rapper, you got to come through their gambling game. If you're a basketball player, we gonna stop over here. And you and your nigga got to lose some money. It's mandatory. No different. It's the big U shit. You like to gamble anyway. So, it's safe if you go everywhere else, but if you go and check in with the Prince family, you checking in to die. You checking in to be backdoored. Every hoe you fuck with is one of they hoes. That's why Honeycomb Brady and mama say, man, I want my own house. It's they house. It's theirs. But they just a small tribe in Houston. They don't run the whole Houston. Them South Park, them Southwest Side, no, they don't listen to Jay Prince. Why? We know he's a rap label owner. He's not a mob boss. If you down at the bottom and you need a tools infused for a pair of new tennis shoes, yeah, you'll think that nigga mob boss because you say he got an island. But when the white folk got on his ass, he cried to Maxine Waters. And I'm telling you, Vlad, I'm finna have him crying to Maxine Waters again. Not only do I have that information from that recorded conversation, law enforcement. Now, much as I want to do it, I decided to do it, and it was my thought to do it. Law enforcement is advising me to do it. Niggas, motherfuckers way in Alabama law enforcement, Baltimore, New Jersey cops saying, boy, I think we got him now. Why? She told me. So it was a multitude of people involved to keep me there and to get me there. She slipped up and said, brother, I didn't know if you were coming or not. That's what took so long for the cavalry to come and to mount up, because I spontaneously went after she invited me.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, because when I first read it, I like breezed through it. I thought I read that you got shot.
It said Charleston White. I looked at it and said like Charleston White got shot.
Yeah, the first thing I thought was, oh, damn, you got shot. That's why I hit you. I'm like, are you okay? But then I went back and I'm like, oh, shot at. I'm like, okay, that's assuming he didn't get shot.
Listen, I wouldn't have mind getting shot.
You wouldn't have minded getting shot?
No. Why?
Because you might die. You might die.
Well, here's the thing. Death, I ain't afraid of death. That's the greatest part of living. If I was afraid of dying, I wouldn't talk the way I talk online and go outside. Right? If I was afraid of dying. I'm afraid of being poor again. Yeah, I'm afraid of being poor and say, no, Dad ain't got it. Dad ain't got it. I know one thing, had I died that day, Jay Prince and them going to the feds. When I show you law enforcement in my phone, there's no coincidence that Waymo was there. And the police officer said, hey, that Waymo car right behind you. And then they sent me the definition of what Waymo does for me to post it online on my Instagram. These are some of the same cops when we got another nigga in jail when they was getting up going to work in the morning. They were riding, playing the song that I play on my YouTube video, acting like it's me riding through a city so they can get this nigga that was threatening me. These cops was waking up in the morning, they going to work, turn their phone around, riding through zone 3, through zone, yeah, nigga, because these niggas are online threatening me. I don't know Soulja Boy and Flo Malcolm is having a conversation about putting money on my head in the DMs. I don't know this, but the police do. Cyber police do. They call me, hey, ask Flo Malcolm. He just got out of jail. His boy Smile now. He one of the most dangerous little rapping motherfuckers there was 4 years ago. Threatened me every night. He was on the run for years. Boy, they tracked his ass down. Kawhi, he made a post in LA one time threatening me. He just got out of jail. We the best of friends now. Shout out to Flo Malcolm. So I've been saying this for years. That's why I'm not afraid of anything. Most of the niggas who want to hurt me from LA, New York, Chicago, these are the grown men who still think they tough and bad. I call them used to be niggas, has been niggas, never was shit niggas, but they understand consequences and repercussions. Jay Prince ain't got 10 years to get to the feds. That nigga that shot that gun, he ain't got a public discharge of a firearm felony with a possession of a felony firearm. He ain't got that kind of time on his life where he can go do that no more when they send his ass. And nigga, the phone calls and the phone records go connect the dots. You heard the recording Whack 100 release. When I showed my phone records that Dr. Candace invited me up there. And then when you look at how many times that she called me in 10 years to how many times she done called now. That's why I thank God for Cat in the metal glasses. Because, man, it would have looked like that I ride around life, going to places, looking for trouble. That's what the internet believe. That I go around. So at 49 years old, I don't have any felony convictions. I don't have no felony convictions. I don't have a lengthy arrest record. I haven't been committing a bunch of crimes. I've been a single dad, a pre-law student, Trained, so nigga, you think I don't wait to get to 49 to all of a sudden to just be going around starting trouble. I'm not getting arrested. What's happening is I respond to situations and then I bring it to the internet and make it viral content.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. That could have ended very badly.
However it ended, it would have ended perfectly. Dead or alive. Why? Somebody going to jail. And it's my dream to put a nigga's ass in jail, dead or alive.
Well, speaking of jail, Big U has new charges. Allegedly, him and his crew chased Future at an airport in 2014.
Wack been told us about that.
Wack, I guess, was involved in this.
Wack been told us about that.
Yeah.
They said Wack was lying because in our mind, we can't see Future in Sierra running through the airport from some crib. We can't fathom that. We thought, well, most people thought he was lying. I believed him. Most people say, man, he lying. Because we see Future as the type of nigga based off his lyrics, I ain't running from nobody, especially with him and his bitch. But according to the FBI documents, they just didn't run. They took an ass kicking before they took out running. Took a beat down.
Yeah, I guess Future denied it. He reposted
You sound
this
like
video.
you trying to deny. Yeah, didn't they say he took a beat down?
I don't know, like he reposted a video with Doughboy saying that it's all cap and so forth. And Doughboy actually reached out to me. There'll probably be an interview sometime soon. Listen, I don't know about the situation, but here's the thing. That's not even the serious part over the superseding indictment. The more serious one is that they're claiming that Big U allegedly offered 2 inmates to kill a government witness so they couldn't testify against him.
I used to always hear my uncle say, a drowning man will reach for a broom straw. Man reaching for broom straws. It's the only way to beat him. That's that old mafia hit. Yeah, that's Sammy the Bull, John Gotti. You get that FBI witness. He just ain't got no money to hush a nigga ass up. He ain't had no hush money. Yeah, he ain't had no hush money. And he done lost his boogeyman stigma. He done lost his boogeyman stigma. The Rolling 60s aren't so notorious anymore where they can have the long arm reach like the law. There was a time they'll get your ass.
Well, there's also information, I don't know if this is part of the new indictment, but there's the whole thing about his beef with Nipsey Hussle. They're saying that Big U requested music equipment that Nipsey possessed, leading to a dispute.
They said he was furious after that diss track.
Yeah, Nipsey released a song called You Don't Got a Clue, which Big U said was directed at him, or Big U allegedly felt it was directed at him. Big U allegedly picked up Nipsey, intending to discipline him.
Go give him a whooping, he go get a whooping.
Saying he was a scrapper, not a rapper. Nipsey's brother, Black Sam, allegedly refused to allow it.
Pull the gun out.
And December...
Nipsey dad get the bat. I think Big U hit the dad with the bat.
Well, in December 2022, there was an intercepted phone call where Big U allegedly claimed he had disciplined Nipsey and was bigger than him. Another intercepted phone call on January 1st, 2023, where Big U allegedly said he wasn't beefing with Nipsey because anyone who beefed with him would be killed.
Yeah, shitty cuz still living.
Yeah.
But everybody know, out here in this area, outside of this, you don't know this. You ain't a real one till you kill one. Everybody know that. To be a real Rolling 60, they have always said you have to kill another Rolling 60. So when you look at
another Rolling 60?
That you ain't a real one till you kill one. Everybody know that.
Got to kill your own gang?
The mafia do, don't they?
The mafia kills its own during certain situations, but you don't have to be a made man. You're not going to be a made man after you kill one of your own.
They ain't just killing their own for nothing. They doing it for a situation too, because they're mimicking themselves after these mob guys. So everybody knows, just ask any crip around here, the Rolling 60s have a saying that says you're not a real one until you kill one. So let me just say this. He's on Crenshaw and Slauson in his hood. Shitty cuz show up with a red shirt on, didn't he? How he get through the alley? Not only that, he shoot him 6 times. Rolling 60s. As he go away, he come back and kick him in the head. Now where my kamikaze soldiers at? Where my niggas that say they'll take a bullet for that nigga? Where them niggas that jump in front of them guns? Where was them niggas at that day? In the hood. How a nigga get done like this in the hood if the hood ain't in on it? And then, when it happened, we go cause a distraction and go kill his cousin.
Yeah, I actually looked it up. You ain't a real 6-0 till you kill one. And they connect that quote to the whole Eric Holder situation.
Well, I was hearing that when I got Rolling 60 tattooed on me as a little bitty boy in the boys' home with the number 2 pencil lead and the toothpaste up in the nigga's skin.
Damn.
I was hearing that back as a little boy.
Well, look, I'll just say this, though. If Eric Holder was at all sent by Big U, he would have said it in trial.
Why? When you really, hold on, if you were killed for the set, you would die for the set. Didn't you see them guys, them 8 trays that hit the truck driver in the head when them niggas went to trial?
During the
Rodney King thing.
The Rodney King,
it's
right,
some
yeah.
niggas that still like this here, like City Cuz, that come from this land. It's some real Crips that'll throw their lives away like Cuz for the set. Anybody can get to him where he at. Put glass in the food. It ain't nothing. He come out sometime. You ain't heard nothing.
No, you got beat up.
By some Mexicans in
during
the
the trial.
holdover.
Yeah, during the
no
trial.
black gangs.
Yeah,
that's
true.
just the Mexicans, the Mavato love for Nip. Brown and black love. But outside of that, it ain't no gang scenario, because everybody know quietly and secretly that was because you cannot do this if it ain't nodded.
Okay. I looked at the situation. I spoke to people around.
And he was going to go do what I was doing. Meeting with the police that Monday before he got killed about some gang activist, anti-gang stuff. So all that could play a part.
I don't know, man. Listen, I've interviewed Big U. Me and him kept in touch. I never looked at him as the boogeyman. He's always been solid with me. So I was sad when this happened. I don't think Big U had anything to do with Nipsey in terms of the murder. I think it was a situation of someone who has mental illness, who was, insulted in the moment.
He ain't mentally ill. He joined the Crips. He ain't mentally ill. He was cripping. So let me just say this. Nip, so from what I hear, him and Nip was like line classmen. They go on the set together, right? He really a killer.
Right.
Nipsey is a rapper, not a scrapper, right?
Okay.
Why he pressing a killer about some snitching shit? So why when he come back, nigga, cowboy out there, why ain't nobody say, hold up, cuz, no, shit, hold up, man, no. Why didn't nobody do that? That nigga wasn't no mental patient. That nigga was a nigga that do what he do.
He actually was a mental patient. He actually had electrical therapy on him at certain points.
That's just the prison guard fucking with him. Man, that nigga got good sense. The way that nigga killed Nip, he got good sense. He got good sense. The way he hid and he didn't get killed. Nah, that man got good sense. He ain't saying no name, no nothing. He got good sense. All these killer, gang bangers, gangster street guys that done been through violence and post-traumatic stress disorder from the streets have mental illnesses. All of them do.
Okay, look, this is actually something that came out in trial. He had electroshock therapy. His defense attorney stated that Eric Holder received electrocution therapy as a last resort for severe mental health issues prior to the shooting. He also noted that he had very high medication dosage and was under acute emotional strain at the time of the incident.
So
this is not a regular guy.
Hold on. So
this
y'all
is not a regular person.
So we already know you'll say anything to save your life. So they want us to believe he was under high dosage medication when he killed Nip.
Yes.
No, he wasn't. I done seen high dosage medication. They like that. He ran to the car. From what the girl said, he was strategically doing things. High medication. He didn't look high medication on that when he ran back. Kicked him in the head. So this is what I'm saying. Whenever your life is on the line,
yeah,
you and your doctors will concoct some mitigating factors. So you mean to tell me they was shock therapy in which prison before he got out of? Which prison he got out of? And ain't nobody else from that prison said, man, they was shock therapy up. We ain't heard brain shock therapy since the 70s, Vlad.
This is true.
We ain't heard that shit since the 70s, man.
I agree with you with that one.
So now, why we can't go identify where the shock therapy is? Where? What were they doing? What prison they was doing this at? This is a made up. First, Christopher Dalton got on. Then they told me, you better get off that case, nigga. It made him get off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, from the OJ trial.
It made him get off. Shitty cuz gotta take this lick, homie. It's some niggas that's gonna take the lick for the set. And they still like that nigga say. That nigga just went to jail off of no jumper 22 that killed the nigga for DPing. He one of them kind of niggas that's finna go do the time for the set. Ain't no more of these kind of niggas. So I get what you're saying. All street LA gangbangers have a mental problem, whether it's substance abuse or mental health abuse or a mental health issue. But shock therapy and this is, nah, man, hell no. That nigga was too precision as a killer to be, he wasn't sloppy.
Well, in 9 days, Keefe D goes to trial for the Tupac murder.
And you go? You going to court? You go testify? You got to testify. You subpoena. You're subpoena, Vlad.
Well, no, they reached out to me for the raw footage from our interview, but I didn't cooperate.
You're not going to go cover the trial or nothing?
I mean, I got to go to Vegas.
Cover the trial, Vlad. You owe us that one.
Maybe
do
I
like
will.
Trap LaRoy, do Trap LaRoy,
Trapper Ross,
yeah, man, do that,
court.
nigga. Man, you owe us that, Vlad. You brought this motherfucker back out here telling the story. And listen, until he did that, we didn't know.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy because people have always accused me of my footage is getting people arrested and so forth, but this is the only case that I know of that one of my interviews is actually going to be part of the trial.
Vlad, he told us how Tupac was right before he got shot, while he was getting shot. He gave us 2 detailed descriptions, how his body was jumping and shook. That mean that nigga was up close and personal. We say, man.
Well, what had happened was leading up to the trial, his lawyers tried to get his book thrown out of evidence. And the judge actually ruled on that and she named me by name.
Vlad, the man asked for his perfect payment over here.
Right, what she said was, in your VladTV interview, you hold up the book and said, this is the real deal, I wrote this, if you want to know what really happened, buy my book.
This is my book here. I would like you guys to buy it and get the real truth instead of from a cop or some fucking industry people, some bullshit. You getting it from the real motherfucker. So go get the book, you know, and you can get the real truth about this whole situation.
And then when the ship started to sink, he got on her and said, goddamn, brother love. Shit, goddamn, brother love. He started trying to have Puff and say, man, give me some kickback on that money. He's still on your platform.
Yeah, well, actually, we were supposed to do a 3rd interview, and he asked for a deposit this time, which I sent him, and then he got locked up right afterwards.
Yeah, they tried to use that money to make his bond. They said, nah, the jail wouldn't let him do it. For whatever book deal he had, whatever interview he had coming, had he got out, they wouldn't let him do it.
Yeah, I mean, look, at this point, he's in his early 60s. Whatever they give him is going to be life.
Yeah, he might as well go and play, Triple OG Southside Crip down there. You might as well just go and walk it all the way out now. Because I know he got some ailments that's kind of hurting him. I found the guy very fascinating. So I used to watch him when he used to walk in the neighborhood playing Paw Paw. He had a nice neighborhood in Vegas. If you go look at his personal pages. Huh. He was trying to transition into Paw Paw role until he got on these motherfucking cameras.
Why do you think he did it? Because before I did the interview, they sent me the book. And the book was on Amazon already.
Pride and ego.
And I said, listen, are you willing to talk about what's in the book? And they said yes. Him and his co-writer. I said, okay, let's do it.
Pride and ego. We ain't seen too many gangsters take it to the grave in silence. When VladTV came along, for whatever reason, this become a vault of history. I tell people that all the time. And it offends some people, but for the most part, Vlad owns black people's rap history for as millennial-wise. He owns the vault. He has the real human testimonials of every person that we can think of had revered. So people get offended when I say that. You own black rap history. You got a vault of it.
Yeah, I got a catalog. Yeah.
Shit, like Michael Jackson. And when I'm mad at you, I make it seem like slave master Jew. But when I'm being honest, I tell people how you done took care of many families from that vault and that catalog.
I've paid out over $1 million.
You ain't got to say that. I know that.
No one's done this.
I know that. I'm talking about to families.
Nobody has done this in this space.
I'm talking about to families.
Yeah.
You've taken care of quite a few people who done came and got paid and was still in need after they got paid. Because that, so when you re-put it back out, they don't know you get them people some of their money too. He really got a good heart. But when I'm mad at him, I'm gonna play like he hate niggas and he over there mistreating me. But when I get serious, I have to say that, right? So this is what I'm saying. All the gangsters from every mob, from the Sicilian mob, have come here and told their secrets to you, Vlad. Yeah, you like Jesus. They come lay on your chest, on your bosoms, and pour their heart out to you. And you give us oral movies. You give us oral movies, right? So this is some of the best put together oratory history that we have right now.
Thank you.
That we have right now.
Thank you.
I've seen people write college papers off people going to go do your interview.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, people have sent me whole dissertations and the such. Yeah.
So what I be telling my people is to follow your formula, but not your format. Stop getting on the camera. See, all the niggas want to be seen on camera. You're more mystique, it's more intriguing. You got more power back there off camera, talking and letting me be on her.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Sean Cotton.
Man,
who came here and said that he got inspired to do Say Cheese by watching VladTV interviews while he was working at Best Buy.
Man, I copied your shit at Best Buy when I was cleaning the refrigerators. Like, I was following your blueprint.
And that's who introduced you to the world.
That's who introduced me to the world.
Yeah.
But and you the one. See, I didn't know about being advertiser friendly. I thought you just make money. You the one hit me to the advertiser friendly.
Yes.
Language.
Yes.
Terminology. Content. So you right before I lost everything.
Yeah, I called you and warned you it's about to happen.
Yeah, you did.
And it happened.
I swear you was in on it, but I could never.
I was not in on it.
Listen, I could never not deny. You called and gave me the game.
How can I be in on it? What do I gain from being in on it?
I tell people all the time, Vlad called and gave me the game. So you have a formula that if they stay off the camera, they can be better content creators.
Well, what do you think will happen in the Keefe D case?
Life in prison.
Life in prison.
They already got their mind made up.
Yeah.
They don't want the LA cop to be the only one with their name on this shit here. They want Vegas want to make history too. They want to close out some careers, being the ones who ultimately solved Tupac's murder, because it's a stain on some people's careers. So they want to go out of style and come back and write a book too. Shit.
Well, closer to home, in Dallas, which is where you're from, the Yella Beezy case is about to happen. Now, I've interviewed Yella Beezy, I've interviewed Mo3, I've interviewed a bunch of the Dallas guys. You know, me and Boosie were doing interviews when he went back to Dallas and got shot, allegedly over the whole Mo3 situation as well. So I have been in the mix with all this, and I even told Mo3 during my interview, the first interview I did with him, and the only interview I did, I said, yo, you should move out of Dallas. He said, nah, I'm good. Ain't no one chasing me down. Do you have actual security with you when you walk around?
No, I just got good friends, man. We are good friends, and I got my homeboys with me. Security sometimes is with me with the shows and stuff. When the promoter booked me, they got their own security, that accommodate me and shit. Shout out to them, But other than that, like, I ain't worried about none of that, Vlad. So I ain't got no security. I'm not out here. Nobody chasing me down, trying to do nothing to me, so I ain't worried about none of that.
Cause he was the bully.
He was the bully.
He was the bully.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he was the big bad wolf. When he made that song Outside, man, them niggas were very cautious to be outside when he was out, when he was live. And he was a shit starter. And he had something to prove. Because he was the most talented and he had the most core surface ground love. But the radios took sides.
Well, okay. The thing is that Yella Beezy...
Yeah, Baby and them took sides, man.
Well, no, Beezy was signed to a label, though.
Before then, they took sides.
Okay. But I'm saying that once Beezy got on a major label, then obviously he's going to get more radio play and everything else.
Even then, they took sides. They can come perform. When he show up, they put the police on him. They took sides.
Did you know both of them?
I fuck with all of them. Trap Boy.
Trap Boy Freddy.
I was in the boys' home with Yella Beezy's stepdad.
Okay.
Mo 3 would go put me on the album before he died. I took Mo 3's side when he came to Fort Worth and got into it with Go Yayo and Half Hit got killed. They set him up, right? So that was the back door for Mo 3 to be in Fort Worth, Go Yayo and then pull up on him, make him look like a hoe, and all of that. They sent him through the back door and trapped them niggas in the cage. Them niggas had to shoot their way out of there. Half Heck was playing. He at the door trying to distract, shooting in the gun and got himself, shooting in the air and got himself killed. But Mo 3 wasn't wrong for that.
Well, do you really feel that Yella Beezy is going to get convicted for the murder of Mo 3?
No, not in Dallas. This like the YSL trial. They're going to have more fans in the jury than anything.
Right, because didn't they delay the trial of the actual shooter?
Yeah.
So the shooter trial hasn't happened yet, and the shooter is trying to say that Yella Beezy paid him to do it.
Yeah.
But
and he's online giving YouTube interviews and all kind of stuff, so he's making it hard for the prosecution.
Right. I mean, listen, when you're facing life in prison and you know the guy you killed had a high-profile beef, I think most people would just say that, just try to get out of it. I mean, are they offering a plea deal if Beezy gets convicted? I mean, what exactly is going on here?
The plea deal come before trial in Texas.
Exactly.
So he ain't...
Well, no, it can happen during trial.
Well, you're going to have to say, man, we plead to a lesser sentence. Yeah. But if you get this trial started, the prosecution, depending on how it's looking, they don't want no plea. Because they might got you with your pants down.
Because remember, what's his name? Young Thug got a plea during trial. That happens.
That's 2 days before the verdict. Why? They had broken into the phones and they about to release the phone. They just finally got the hey, I'm guilty. So unless that happens, but this is what they're saying. They're letting us use not just Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy videos and his lyrics gets to be brought up in court. So when you listen to them nigga songs, when you watch his interview when he told you he gotta get nigga do something to him, my lawyer told me, Charleston, you turned the camera around and said, you maced the cat yourself. You made a confession. I said, man, but I was playing. He said, but they're using it as a confession, Charleston.
Yeah, but using lyrics to convict someone for murder for hire, that's a long stretch.
But here's the thing.
That's a long stretch.
You think they putting all this in, plus not just the lyrics, the video session where he said, I think it was yours or somebody else, where we either stay away from each other, but nigga can't shoot at me once the guns get involved. I gotta come back and do something, is what he said.
Who said that?
Yella Beezy. It's in an interview. It's either yours or one of them, but it's out there. I just seen it yesterday before I came to this interview. So he's explaining how he got to get his lick back. This is what everybody knows that's not from outside the city. And I hate to bring this up. Earl Spence's name come up in this.
Okay.
Earl Spence's name come up in this. The car wreck that night. That's how Yella Beezy and all them supposedly got the information on the Honda. Because when Earl Spence and everybody from Dallas know where he wrecked it, there's no way you can go that kind of speed safely. He was being chased. Him and Mo 3 lived in the same apartment complex. That's how they got to start finding info. They didn't know what car he was driving. When you see Earl had that wreck and the car flip, you see Mo 3 old Honda ride through the camera view. So that's the Honda they caught him in. They didn't know what Honda he was driving.
All right, here we go. So actually, I think you're right. So Judge Chika Anyam has ruled that prosecutors may show portions of Yella Beezy's 2019 VladTV interview to the jury. In this capital murder trial, prosecutors reportedly focused on Beezy discussing being shot in 2018, his need to get my lick back, his denial that he knew Mo 3, and tension involving other Dallas rappers.
Me, I don't let shit make it like that. I ain't. Now, nigga, you not finna come and try to say I'm the nigga that shot you and think you finna walk away. I'm gonna get my lick back. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no walking away.
Get my lick back? I guess, man.
Vlad, you gotta understand, man.
I guess,
Texas
man.
jury, chances are, one thing about Dallas is a very liberal city, so they're gonna have plenty of black people on the jury.
Right.
It's gonna be black people through and through. I call for a hung jury. I call for hung jury.
Yeah, probably.
It's gonna be more fans. But here's the thing. The fans took Mo3 side after he died. See, when he was alive, they were but when he died,
yeah, his songs got bigger. The song with Boosie got big.
And then they kind of turned against Trap Boy and Yella. So right now,
I don't know, man. Just saying he need to get his lick back.
Knowing what I know.
It's not a civil case.
This
is a criminal case beyond a reasonable doubt. Saying I got to get my lick back. And I remember, I'm like, oh, what about Mo3? He said, who's that? I don't know who that is. He was trolling. After we did the interview with you, I interviewed Mo3.
Who?
Mo3.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Don't know who that is?
No, I don't know who Buddy is.
Okay.
Yeah. Where you from?
I think he's from the same place you're from. Same area.
Dallas?
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Never heard of him?
I know everybody from my city making noise.
Okay.
Knowing what I know, yeah. They had to have a nigga. Yeah. Knowing what I know, that nigga, yeah.
But the dude that killed
everybody know.
Wasn't it over a girl? Wasn't Mo3 like
no, that wasn't his baby mama he was in there with. That wasn't his baby mama. It was several people on that car behind. They had him boxed in. And then according to the bank statements that the prosecutor is using as evidence shows that he made a withdrawal of that amount.
Okay.
So not only that, the streets talking. So they taunted him too hard, homie. They taunted him too hard and made them people look at them. You got one nigga running him in the ground and the other nigga intentionally acting like he don't even exist. And not just in your interview, in most of interviews. Acting like he won't say his name, no nothing. Acting like he don't exist. But boy, when he went to fucking with that nigga, say he was shooting in the gym, he pulled up in the gym, at the boxing gym. Everybody know. So I was asked not to speak on it. And I done spoke on it. Yeah, I was asked by Earl Spence team, man. Yeah. So it's my bad, man.
Well, you mentioned Go Yayo, who is back in jail again for evading arrest or detention with a vehicle, possession of marijuana, and violation of a bond protective order. They showed his mugshot. He's got like a black eye. Man, I love Go Yayo, man.
Yeah, I do too.
That's the real
crash dummy.
Yeah,
that's the real
in the
crash
most heterosexual way possible. But because I've been fucking with this dude forever.
You see the baby?
I've
been fucking with him since he was a little boy.
Man, I was rocking with him before he went to prison. He did one of his first interviews with me when he first got out. He drove from Dallas to here.
I've been trying to
And I said, why did you drive here? Then he explained it to me, and I'm like, okay.
So he have his guns on him?
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, you know how they look.
But he explained it to me.
He jumped on T.I. crew in the back. Yeah. He was a wild little unruly
He was a wild one, man. And
my 40, go, boom. Boy, when I seen they had his ass up at the schoolhouse. Yeah. So that's why I got into it with Fort Worth Independent School District. They stopped me from coming into the school. They let Go Yayo do a motherfucking me. Stars test, pep rally where he went to every major middle school in Fort Worth with his violent lyrics. And so I made Channel 8 News. They threw the kid under the bus, and then he went and made a song called Channel 8, talking about how he'll kick me in my ass and shoot me. Yeah.
Go Yayo said that?
So me and him been arch enemies ever since then.
Well, man, listen.
I love the kid though, very talented.
I love the kid too, man.
Misguided.
Yeah.
Had some real street niggas. Chris Teal, Bingo made rich. So he had some real street niggas who was managing him. Then he had some goofballs, Bob. So nobody had guidance.
Yeah.
And he thought the little street money they had was enough. He would go sign the QCP before Lil Baby them.
Okay, I can
he
see that.
He turned it down.
I can see that.
He turned P and them down.
Interesting.
So right now he got to live and die and play by street. And shit, he like to put that booty in the air. So that's gonna be a hard life for him.
What? Put the booty in the air?
You seen that picture? They posted the boy like to hang over the toilet upside down with his booty hole shaved.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, a perfect picture.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I looked at it.
I
I
don't
looked
wanna
the boy in
see
his
it.
eyes. He was upside down, looking through his leg
okay.
with his asshole at your chest. I was looking at his eyes down there, Vlad. I ain't bullshit. So just look it up. It's out there. I'm gonna find and send it to you.
I'm gonna skip that one. I'll take your word for it.
They got an emoji smiling face over his asshole now.
Okay.
Shout out to Go Yayo though, man.
Shout out to Go Yayo.
But say, look, CJ Casino put that out on him, tried to make it seem like he was gay, but a girl took the picture though. So he say he liked having his, his
salad tossed?
Tickle.
Tickle.
Yeah, tickle.
Okay. Well, someone you and I have had a long history with, Boosie, has been scammed out of $600,000 to a couple of white boy lawyers who claim that they can get him a Donald Trump pardon.
I blame you, Vlad.
You blame me?
I blame you.
Why?
You know me, Aiden could have got him with Baron Trump had he done an interview with me and Aiden. Baron and Aiden talk on the phone just like that.
Baron Trump?
Baron Trump.
Okay.
Yeah, he was way more closer to getting a pardon with Aiden and Baron sitting with me. That's your fault, Vlad.
How's that my fault?
You told him fuck Charleston and Aiden. Fuck your brothers.
That's not what happened.
No,
that's not what happened.
No. Aiden wanted him to do it with me and yeah.
Well, he had booked Boosie.
And then he was sliding me
then
in.
at the end, he said, hey, let's do you and Charleston together, and Boosie backed out. Boosie did not ask me,
I know.
My take on this.
I blame you for everything.
Yeah, I jumped in and talked my shit afterwards, but whatever.
You can't make me believe Boosie been scammed out of $600. Sharp and smart as he is. He got the spirit of discernment.
Well, here's the thing, man, and I fuck with Boosie.
How do you think they convinced Boosie? Boosie's sharp, man. How you think they got 600,000? What did they get Trump on the phone and say, hey, listen, he said, he got you. Dude, how did they assure him, a street guy, that this damn was like a life saving? How did they assure you to come off 600,000? Did they get it one time? Was it 100 here? And he said, hey, man, Trump and them said, did you come on with 100 more? Man, I can't wait to read the court documents.
What court documents? There are no court documents.
Oh, he ain't gonna sue him?
Well, he's going to, yeah, but good luck with that.
Boy, this is when you need Marlo Mike. Boy, this is when you need Marlo. Who next, Boosie? But guess what, boy? We done got too old. And when the white man take from us, we don't think violence. We think restitution, reconciliation. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Trump's people, like this story got so big that they actually commented on it, and they said that—
They don't know those guys.
Well, they may know those guys, but they said Boosie's name has never come up as a potential pardon. Like, it's never even been on the list.
It probably did at the golf course. Say, I'm gonna send you 100,000. You know I got $600,000. Out of who? The Boosie boy. How much you get out of that nigga? 600,000. It came up somewhere, just not officially. Man, you can't make me believe $600,000 and you don't have no assurance. It had to have been some assurance.
You're never gonna get an assurance because you cannot buy a pardon legally.
It's
not a real. It's not like it's a contract.
Give me the Mason signal. Something. You got to something. Say something. You got to do something, man.
Listen, it is not legal. Now,
I know it ain't.
Have people bought pardons? Absolutely, but it's not legal, so you can never guarantee it. You are going to be taking a risk when you do that with anyone. With anyone.
Listen,
with Trump's own kids, you're taking a risk.
Your lawyer never promised you he can win.
Correct.
But he down there get close to promising.
No.
Hey, I said, we got a good case. I think I can beat it. Say, they get close to down there.
I think I can beat it.
Say, what you think?
I know I can beat it. I think I can beat it.
But they stress it, man. I'd say, they go to say, man, I know the deal.
Listen.
Say, listen, 600,000. You have to give me something.
Let me tell you something. I have spent in my lifetime close to $2 million in legal fees. I'm definitely over 1.5. I know how this shit works.
I know. They cannot give you a guarantee.
I am close to $2 million.
But
and every lawyer I've spoken to and I've dealt with have all said, we're going to do our best. But it's up to the judge or the jury.
Say, listen.
We're going to do our best. We'll give you the best defense
when they say they get
possible.
Best, they get to you little and say, hey, I play golf with the DA. My wife and his wife suck pussy together. You know, I'm on to me and the judge. We get high. I got you. They give you something. So I'm saying, man,
and when it doesn't work out, they say, we did our best.
They telling Boosie, they ain't told him nothing. They got the 600,000, say he lying.
Well, no. They're not claiming that they never got the money.
They saying they didn't promise him a pardon.
They said they'll do their best. They didn't do it.
Boosie said they promised it to him. I believe Boosie.
I mean, listen, I'm
I'm glad I believe
maybe in a closed room they'll say that to get the money, but ultimately you cannot promise that.
Just say that again. They said in the closed room they'll do
In a
what, man?
closed room, they might say something to get that money.
That's all I need. That's all I need. The
Okay,
closed room
well.
say, lie to me. And that way, when I give it to you, I don't feel as bad as Boosie feel.
Okay.
Because if you done told me that, that's why I ain't that mad at Dr. Candace. Because she told me I was safe. So if you guaranteed me this and come back and say, oh man, I ain't guaranteed me, I know you did and you know you did it. I don't think Boosie get his money back.
No, he's not gonna get his money back. No.
Boosie bad ass. And I punish you. It's time to start writing them lyrics again. Nigga, 600,000? Yeah, you ain't, man, say, I know some niggas say they ain't gonna do some time for 600,000. I'm just not one of them.
Yeah, I guess the lobbyist who he paid falsely claimed a pardon was imminent, even telling Boosie's attorney on New Year's Day that the paperwork has already been signed. It was not signed. But the reality is no application was ever processed or recognized by the White House, and the pardon failed to come through before sentencing.
Boy, that money got all the way up to the hill. Say, man, boy, that's why I love Trump there.
Well, I guess...
Say they
So
hooking and crooking all from the back door out the White House. Yeah, no, man, he letting everybody scam the people.
So I guess there's a clause saying that he would get a 50% refund if it didn't happen.
Oh, so he get 3 something back.
That's what they're saying.
Oh, that shit. Oh.
Yeah, but apparently the lawyers that he was working with were charged for a bunch of other fraud and everything else like that. So good luck with all that. Get in line.
Oh, that's why he had that white lady lawyer dancing with him like she liked them niggas. Yeah, I'm sticking with the Jew lawyer that don't even want to talk to you when you on your way to the car. Yeah, y'all talk in the office. Yeah, he ain't trying to take pictures with you. Yeah. Me and my lawyer friends in the office in the courtroom. On the way to the car, we don't even know each other.
Right, because the group that he actually paid, J.M. Berkman and Associates, I believe had other convictions.
Already submitted.
Already. No. They were actually charged with all types of fraud and everything else.
Oh, these some hooks and crooks.
Yeah.
Birds of a feather flock together. Say, let me just say this. You use the term that makes them from being criminal. It's your lobbyists.
Yeah, exactly.
They're lobbying, so they're not
They're
criminal.
lobbying.
Yeah.
Lobby didn't go through. We still in the lobby.
There you go. So
We never got in. We
that
still in the
word that
lobby.
alone changes this whole, yeah.
Hey man, listen.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is that I think Boosie's mad at me right now. We haven't spoken since, but what had happened was...
Have you reached out to him to try to speak?
Well, okay, here's what happened, right? Remember the situation he had? Was it in Houston?
Yeah,
The fight that happened where he allegedly...
hit a bouncer
Yeah,
with
he
a
allegedly hit a
hookah.
bouncer with like a hookah bottle or something. That bouncer reached out to me and wanted to do an interview to put it all out there. Instead of responding to him, I hit up Boosie. I called him, sent him a text, say, hey, listen, I got some information for you about your case. Let me know. I could potentially talk to this dude, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do an interview, but maybe there's something I could do to help you out. Boosie didn't respond. So I said, okay, that's the end of that. I deleted the DM.
Man, that nigga done lost that 600,000. Tootie is involved in a federal gun trafficking case. Tootie cousin done caught some new charges with the feds with the guns back in King apartment with the apartment in King name. So they got some new federal charges that's on the King and the Hatch family. And now he look on YouTube and your Charleston White interviews is doing numbers. Go on, give him that 5 more thousand. Vlad, go on, meet it. Go on,
Here's the reality of business, right? And what I've realized over time is that there's hustlers and there's businessmen. I love Boosie, but Boosie is a hustler, right? I don't look at Boosie as a business guy. Here's the reality of business right now. My interviews with Charleston are more profitable than my interviews with Boosie. Not only that, but Charleston comes to LA. I don't have to travel, to Atlanta, get a hotel, get a camera crew, get a driver, whatever else. You come to me, your fee is a lot more reasonable than Boosie's. It doesn't go up every time either.
No.
We keep it fair where we both make money.
Yeah.
So these become more profitable than Boosie's interviews.
Everybody I do business with, I try to have, I'll take a cut so you can have some profit and we keep doing business.
If there's no profit, there's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
And this is a lesson that goes to everyone. You're not the only game in town. Doesn't matter who you are. VladTV does fine without Boosie. VladTV was doing fine without Charleston. Charleston is doing fine without VladTV, and Boosie's doing fine without VladTV. You see what I'm saying? Don't think that you're the only game in town and you could put your foot down on someone and basically press them for their profit margins so you could make more money, because that person will walk away and do, fine anyways.
When I have promoters who book me outside of the major comedy clubs, I say, well, what's the seating venue? If they say, well, man, it ain't number 200 or 300, I'll tell them, man, I'll do an extra show so you can make a profit.
There you have it.
Yeah, I'll do 2 shows, you can make, yeah. So if you happen to make some profit, you don't have to give me my whole payment. Give me what I asked for, and if you want to give me something off the door, that's cool. If not, I gave you that second show for your profits, fam.
Man, you gotta work with people who, work with you, because look what happened at the end of the day. The only thing you see from Boosie now is this $600,000 scam. You don't see his personality anymore. You don't see his interviews, because all those were coming from VladTV. He did his own interview on Patreon, and nobody watched it.
Dude, I watch your memberships.
Yeah.
You have a loyal fan base.
Yes, I do.
About 2 to 3 million people. You got at least
not on memberships.
Well, not on membership. I'm saying not on membership.
I wish I had 2 or 3 million
But your
members.
membership probably, what, 100,000 people?
Nah, it's like 11,000 maybe or so. 11,000 people.
11,000. You do 11 times whatever. If it's $199, $299, that's a guaranteed residual income of some people who love Vlad.
Yeah, it comes every month. And people, your fans, I noticed that when I brought you on, I saw a boost in memberships because you have fans that wanted to see the full interview right away.
Yeah. Well, I recommend people to do it.
Yeah.
Why? It helps everybody.
It helps everyone.
YouTube happy, he happy, and then y'all happy.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of creating a platform and understanding the business of this platform. I hate you and Boosie fell out. Because
I don't like that me and Boosie fell out either.
I enjoy
I thought, sorry to interrupt you, but I thought that, hey, listen, let me give you this little solid right here. I'm going to try to help out your case. Let's start a conversation again. But he didn't want to talk to me, so that was the end of that.
Right now, VladTV can help him recoup that $600 more than anything just by getting on her talking about the details of what happened. I watched Tasha K fan base donate her to help her pay off the lawsuit that Cardi B had. Boosie got at least 100,000 fans to help him get that 600,000 back.
Yeah.
With Vlad fans, they'll help him get it back. One of the best things I learned from reconnecting with you and other people is go back and try to amend things. There ain't been no bloodshed, so go back and try to amend things. Some things with some people can't be amended, I won't even try it. But once me and you saw each other and we can look at each other and say, what's up, Vlad? Man, why we can't amend this?
Man, I ended things with, I ended my beef with Whack. Me and Whack had a 10-year beef. Now, we hang out. I spent 4th of July with Whack.
Me and Whack.
At his house, at his family.
Me and Whack pray on the phone together. Say, nigga, what God you believe in today? Yeah, me and Whack down there become real good friends with a mutual respect and admiration for each other.
There we have it. Well, Shaquille O'Neal.
He taking this shit personal.
Okay, so remember in our last interview, he was like, when you're ready to apologize, you come back to me. So I responded to him. I said, here's my apology. I sent a clip from our last interview that basically, it's titled Charleston White and Vlad go off on Shaq. Vlad says, fuck Shaq.
Yeah, I've been getting all kind of, you a fraud, nigga. You a coward.
So I texted that to him. And this was back in July 14th. He actually responded to me today, weeks later. He said, I'll show the text. He said, pull your skirt up and untuck your nuts. You sound like a little bitch. Fuck you in your interview. And I'm about to tell you to your face when I see you. Go get some Vagisil. My response was, fuck you too, Shrimp Dick. Shrimp Dick Shaq has a ring to it. So Shrimp Dick Shaq, if you see me, go ahead and approach me, man. Is that a flex? Is that a flex? You 7'5", 400 pounds, running up on a 53-year-old man who doesn't play sports? Really? That's a flex. I'll say it to your face. Okay, you'll say it to my face. What are you gonna do, hit me?
He still got some tough motherfuckers around him that'll go to jail for him.
All right, well then, you know, we'll deal with it as we'll deal with it.
They damn near scared me.
We all got security. We all got guns. We all got it, man.
Yeah, they damn near
None of us are broke, man. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm not Shaq rich, but I'm multimillionaire rich.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Talk my shit. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I guess all sports niggas is egotistical.
Man, listen.
I'm very egotistical, but I don't play sports.
I'm egotistical too, man. But listen, I approach him. I say, hey, bro, listen. All right, you know, I've been asking this for literally 18 years. We've been talking about this interview. Oh, I got you. You don't got me. So when I called you out on it, you could have been like, you know something, bro? You're right. I've been stringing you along for 18 years. Let's set something up. Or you know something, man? Listen. I'll fuck with you, but I just really don't want to do Vlad TV interviews. But let's keep continuing our relationship otherwise. But then it's like, oh, you sensitive, you this, you that. And I'm like, man, fuck you too.
Yeah, and he can't get a bitch. I seen him on the podcast talking about how he fucked up with Shawty.
Yeah.
Man, Shawty was fucking on you too, nigga. Yeah, Shawty was cheating on him too, nigga. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He couldn't scratch in the back.
I don't know about it.
Yeah, he couldn't scratch in the back. Yeah. No,
you don't have the hardware for certain positions?
Yeah, he couldn't clean out them back room back there. So, and he can't get a bitch.
Man, listen.
So he ain't easy to get along with.
Look, Shrimp Dick Shaq, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. At the end of the day, man, I was a solid dude in your corner for damn near 20 years. And all I said was, you agree to do something. I was just saying, listen, come through on your promise. That's it. And year after year, I held my tongue and I was like, okay, this dude keeps saying it and he keeps sending me stuff to post and I'm posting it and I'm doing shit for him. And it's not a transactional thing, but you don't have to say you're gonna do something for me. Then when you don't do it, then you suddenly get all aggressive with me. Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Fuck Shaq. Fuck Shrimp Dick Shaq.
Yeah, all them niggas that raised by their stepdaddies act like that. He's like, I'm just playing. Yeah, say them stepdaddy nigga gonna be on my ass. Nah, I'm just playing, nigga.
Well, the singer David is now going to trial for murder for the killing of 14-year-old Celeste.
Yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be a trial. What's the point? What's the point of that trial? Just plead guilty, get your life sentence, and keep it moving.
He don't want the death penalty.
The death penalty is on the table. Now, keep in mind, in California, there is a death penalty, but it hasn't been used since Tukey, which is what, the 80s?
They want to mentally torture their motherfucking ass. So Scott Peterson, there's no way they can't sentence him death in the manner in which he died.
My bad. 2005 was the last death penalty that actually had an execution with Tukey Williams. 2005. It's been 21 years since like California actually executed.
They could have let Tukey. Yeah, they wrong in the motherfucker. But look, check this out.
Wait, what'd you say?
They could have let Tukey live. He was last year, man. Yeah, they wrong. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger wrong in the motherfucker. They could have let that nigga wrote 2-3 more books.
Right. He got a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah. And he gave the Crip nigga something to look forward to, redemption. So let me just say this. The manner in which she died, he would have to be sentenced to death. Body chopped up, put in the car. A little girl.
Yeah.
The circumstances and the extremes of measure he went to hide the body.
Yes.
And then to go on with life and become a big star, they got to sentence him to death.
I agree.
He can't take a plea.
I think he needs the death penalty. If there's ever a reason to have a death penalty, we're looking at it right now.
Yeah, so they have evidence from what I've read.
Oh, they got everything. The chainsaws that he bought from Amazon, the marks match the body.
So how can they have all this evidence and go through 3 grand juries and not be able to get him the first 2 times with the grand jury?
Really?
Yeah. Remember the judge gave them until Monday to indict, or they were going to drop the charges.
Huh.
When he first made the arrest. It's like they jumped the gun. So let's back up. Where are the adults that involved in this? The record label, the manager, the parents. She was missing for 2 years. He met her when she was 10 or 11.
11, yeah.
I ain't never seen an 11-year-old look like an 18-year-old.
She don't look like an 18-year-old. She looks like a little
baby.
girl. Yeah.
She was on recent up-to-date streams with him or whatever video before she passed, right?
He flew her out to London when she was like 12 or 13.
Were the adults involved in this?
What's that?
Where are the adults, the parents?
The parents okayed it. The parents knew David and his family from church. They knew the two of them were messing with each other.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though, right? Not an excuse on any level. Not an excuse on any level, right? But from what I understand, it was a very volatile family situation. The girl was out of control. She wasn't listening to her parents. She was going to do what she wanted to do. As a parent, man, it's hard when your child just doesn't listen to you and is doing things that you don't want them to do.
Were his parents. Because my mama ain't let no girl stay at my house at 16, 17, at 24. We ain't married. Hey, boy, say, come on out that room.
Yeah.
So at 24, we ain't married. But not only that, he's famous. He's a big star.
Not a big star.
Big enough to be on tour.
He's not R. Kelly. He's on tour opening up for someone else.
That's point.
He's
That's
not doing his own major tour.
Man, he's on tour.
No, I
opening
understand
up, right?
that. To the average working person, he's a star.
Yeah.
For me and you, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are people who have knowledge of the situation.
Yes. Both parents.
Who's helped hiding? Who drove the Tesla? Because you can't make me believe this. How old is he? 18?
Let me see. How old is he right now?
18, 19?
Hold on.
You can't make me believe this undeveloped brain have beat the police.
He's 21.
So this undeveloped brain done cleaned up all this blood, done all this, hit this body in the Tesla all by itself. All by itself. He can't. He's a genius if he did.
Well, he got caught. Not that much of a genius.
He barely got caught. They still ain't. So the body was sitting somewhere for how long?
A few months.
Few months. She had been missing for how long? A year? I think a year or so? They still haven't found the location where all the blood at, where he chopped up at?
No, I mean, they found blood residue in his garage.
There you go. So you mean tell me this kid done sawed up a body, chopped the body, and he done cleaned up to that perfection? He done everything right and was able to go on to now? There's more people involved.
She was missing for 17 months.
Yeah, there's more people involved. Yeah, man, more.
Yeah, she's been missing since April 5th of 2024.
So I mean, he did this in 18, 19 then. I don't think he's that clever to commit almost a perfect crime.
Yeah, I mean, he probably had people helping him. But who the hell would help you do that?
Who sawing up bodies and cleaning up that much blood?
Yeah, fuck
that.
It
ain't just, and then you got flesh, you got membranes. It ain't just, you got bone fragments. But the saw, you cleaned it up just to find just a little bit of blood at that big old house, and they did a world of searching for years.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he put a bunch of air fresheners in the car to try to hide the smell, but it was in his own cars where they found her.
At a wrecking yard?
No, on the street. He parked it on the street.
So check this out.
He kept getting tickets and eventually got towed, and that's where they found the body.
A car freshener don't decomposing human flesh stink up a neighborhood.
Yes.
So hear me out. What took so long? Man, what took so long? They had all this information, knew this. What took so long? And they barely got the indictment. They barely got the indictment.
That body was decomposing for a year and a half.
That smell don't leave the area.
No.
Yeah, death hovers when the smells. Yeah, it's laying. Yeah, no. So that's probably one of the most strangest cases we done had know of since Charles Manson and them out there.
The car was actually on the street in the Hollywood Hills. It was ticketed and eventually towed, and that's where they found the body.
Yeah, they didn't suspect it among rich white people. Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
I mean, he got the same car I do, a black Tesla Model X.
Hollywood Hills, you never suspect the bodies.
Yeah.
You smell the stench, you think someone's dog died somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think murder over here.
Yeah, man, listen, I think he should get the death penalty. If it goes to trial, I mean, he may just say, fuck it, let's go to trial. It doesn't matter at this point. Let me just have my last little, hurrah before I go in.
Sounds like he got a team of attorneys that's go fight tooth and nails to the end.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, they got the record label money, so they just going through the motions.
I don't know about that. He wasn't that rich.
He got a deal, didn't he?
He got a deal. I mean, he lost his deal.
His songs are spinning, aren't they?
No.
You're not?
Have you ever heard a David song?
No, not
What's your
one.
favorite David song?
I don't know
I
nothing.
never even heard of the motherfucking.
Me neither.
I kind of heard of him, but I
would call
never
him
heard
David
a song.
for David with the 4 in his name.
Exactly. Well, then there's the YG case. So YG, his house was actually searched in connection to the Drakeo the Ruler murder. And now it came out that Draco's bodyguard has identified YG as the killer who actually had the knife and stabbed him. You heard about that?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard YG got picked up. Now this would be something if he go down for the murder.
That would be something.
Yeah. That would be something. And LAPD show word. They sit on some information long, don't they?
I guess I just don't understand how someone as high profile as Drakeo gets killed in a public concert.
And nobody sees nothing.
No one saw nothing. So all these people that were involved in this whole situation, no one's cooperating. No one caught a case and is trying to get out of jail free card.
Man,
there's got to be somebody.
Niggas, mamas got to move, or kids got to disappear. If you go to pointing out niggas. Yeah, no. And is he just now saying this or he been saying this?
I think that he had said it before, the bodyguard, but I guess there's a civil case where this got unearthed. And now LAPD is now involved. They're saying that YG might get, arrested, in accordance to this. Like, this is pretty serious. A murder, a high profile murder at that.
Yeah, especially at this age. When you're 17 and 18, it ain't really that serious because you still got some life on the back end. Yeah, but at 35, 40, a murder case?
Yeah,
it's time to start telling, YG. I didn't do it. Jimmy did it. Jimmy had tonight. I had a goddamn knife. I dropped it, but it's time to be honest and come clean.
Yeah.
And let them call it snitching. But this is the time now, nigga. You got a new rap song coming out. Man, this ain't the time to go to prison forever.
No.
No, not right. This is not the time to go to prison forever.
Yeah, but the bodyguard is actually saying it's YG. And he knows YG and,
By the time they go to trial, he gonna say, I made it up. Yeah, by the time, if YG get arrested and they go to trial, he gonna say, I made it up. Man, I'm on medication. I had, my brain been shocked with shock therapy. He gonna say all kind of shit. California politics.
Yeah, listen, I don't see YG getting convicted.
Me neither.
I don't.
Not off one person.
Nah, not off one person.
No video, no nothing.
No video, no nothing.
I watched OJ get off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
And, if you think about it, YG got, not OJ money, but he got millions. He got millions. And if we talk about life in prison, every penny's going to go to that. Every penny.
Yeah. I'll go broke for my freedom.
Exactly. Who wouldn't?
Shit.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Oh, life in prison, but you got 10 million outside? No, what's the point?
Yeah, so now they're gonna need more than one. Yeah, high profile rapper, you're gonna need more than one eyewitness. Yeah, because he can be discredited.
Yeah.
Especially within a year's time waiting to go to trial.
Well, you actually predicted this. You said that Dean the Great and Adrian Broner are gonna get hit with sexual assault charges if they continue the type of streaming they're doing. And now, Dean the Great is facing 15 years.
The accusations and the allegations that they have now come from when they first started, and I was looking at them and said, man, these niggas finna crash out for real. Over the last 30 days, man, really after me and AB had that little talk on Steiny, I've been seeing a change in him. And he's looking like the big homie you want to see around the little fellas.
Who?
Taking charge, AB.
AB?
So, yeah. Now, his last 45 days been very impressive to me.
Well, he's getting sued by a woman for sexual battery and assault.
The first one. The first girl I spoke on, that's the one came back and sued. So she came back 2 or 3 times. So I won't speak on that.
Yeah.
Nah, they cleaned up over the last 45 days. They was reckless at first because they was trying to put something together, and so now they got something that looked like it's magic. Very entertaining. It's family fun friendly now. It still got your frat boy spin to it, your uncle and your nephew, but It's clean now. So it ain't about sex and drinking and partying and fighting no more. So now you can see some growth. So let me just say this. I didn't predict it. That's hindsight for all rappers, boxers, athletes, and black actors. That's hindsight. That's not a prediction. When you put that formula together, and it's public embarrassment, and that's all this is about. The girls feeling publicly embarrassed. And they want to get their lick back. Not only that, you got the ambulance chasing lawyers just sitting back watching the scream saying, hey, man, you can get him right there. Because me, with the mind, I do it. I sit back and say, oh, man, they woo, woo, woo. But when I'm looking from a content creation, I'm saying, say, man, y'all niggas need to tighten up. So I said all that to say this. When those charges, when the press release of those charges came out, I said, man, I didn't want to be right. And I wasn't trying to be right. I was just talking to somebody who I once admired and had a lot of admiration for. Yeah, I feel bad for him. Yeah, I feel bad for him. Why? I seen him pivot. Vlad, whenever a guy make a mistake and he clean up his mistake, you got, man, come on now. I watched him pivot. So he made a video. Somebody sent me a video. And he was saying that I was finna come make fun of him. Here come that old bitch ass nigga. Finna come say, I told y'all. When I saw it, the first thing I said, I ain't saying nothing about that. You know what I did? I messaged him and said, nah, homie, I don't wish bad on you. I really admire you. And we ended up talking on the phone. Yeah, we ended up talking on the phone. I said, nah, my nigga, I ain't no real hoe ass nigga to kick a nigga when he down. You ain't, nah, nigga, I really admire you, nigga, so I wasn't talking down on you, fam. Nigga, I was trying to breathe some life in you. And nigga, I salute you. And I left it at that. So shout out to AB.
Man, listen, I like both those guys.
Yeah.
Both of them have been on Vlad TV. Both of them. Dean the Great and AB. And I remember when I ran into him in Vegas, I pulled AB aside. I'm like, hey man, listen, I'm not doing this on stream, but man to man, I'm a little concerned about you and the drinking and, you know, the weight and so forth. He goes, I feel you. You know, I'm like, this ain't for the internet. This is me and you talking.
He fucked with me when he was down on his luck, he was rocking with me then.
Okay.
I talked to him through the Danzig niggas one time, I think. Whatever, I'm not through Champ or somebody, we spoke on the phone. So I always had admiration for him. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a good dude. I mean, they're both good dudes.
But to see him pivot and make a 180, quit drinking, he working, he up early.
Good.
So to see that, nah, that's inspiration.
No, man, listen, I like what they're doing. Like the matching outfits and how they do stuff together and, you know.
And he really player. When say, man, when nigga got they tools and they tool belt together, you get to see the real them. So he really a player type nigga. And I like how he leading the charge with them young niggas around him now. So I just sit back and salute him now. So I wouldn't go dare come out and say nothing about him, homie, because I don't wish nothing like that upon no nigga I have admiration for. It's the niggas I don't like.
Did you see the Ari Fletcher and Moneybagg Yo sex tape leaked?
No, they got a sex tape?
They got a sex tape.
You see it?
Yeah. For research purposes.
Can she fuck?
She was just giving him head.
I ain't no motherfucking sex tape. Yeah. There ain't no sex tape. Yeah, that's a quiet debate.
Yeah, what's his name? Finesse 2 times had a field day with it.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, she must can't suck dick.
Well, no, that's not what he had the field day about.
She sucked dick to your pleasing?
Well, that's not what the field day was about.
What's food about?
Moneybagg Yo was somewhat underwhelming in his overall size. Am I right?
He what?
Am I right?
Yeah.
He what?
Say you got a little dick.
Oh, he put another shrimp dick. Boy got a shrimp dick.
Apparently, Ari's trying to like cover for him and say, oh, we have sex like 10 times a day, so he's not always hard. And
he had the gummy worm. Say that boy had that with taste. Say that nigga had that Ben and weenie. That weenie going there and Ben. Say that the boy had the Ben and weenie. I call that the baby deer leg. That baby deer leg. That's them baby deer leg. Say now, nigga. I keep saying, where that coffee at? I left my coffee out there with that root brew. Say, boy, I got some coffee last 72 hours. It got the L-arginine in it. You ain't never, and shout out to Dr. N, hormonal therapy. Say that testosterone, stop all that. That NAD shot and that B12 in the belly, it prevents that wet noodle.
Okay. Let me tell you a surefire way to make sure that your sex tapes don't get leaked.
Don't record them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, no,
I don't record shit. I don't record nothing.
I got still shots. Yeah, I mind still shots.
No, not still shots, not action shots, not 4K, not, 360p. You are not recording me, and I'm not recording myself. Because once that's in a phone and in the iCloud, God knows where it could go. God knows where it could go.
Boy, I got one in the shower dangling. I want to get loose. Yeah, I got one in the shower, boy, make a nigga look like He-Man. Say, yeah, but cause I know angles. I know how to say I got one, say I got one, I hope get released. Yeah, and it's just me in the shower.
You in the shower.
Yeah, and she holding the phone. I told somebody today that when I start doing OnlyFans, I'm gonna do soft porn.
Okay. Halle
Berry under the sheets getting fucked by Billy Bob Thornton.
Okay.
You don't, it look like we're doing it, but we up under the sheets.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the most I go. That's the most I go.
Well, speaking of freaky shit, Diddy's getting out a little bit early.
It seemed like every month this motherfucker getting cut off 6 months. Seemed like every month, 6 months getting cut off.
Well, apparently he got a fight though. He got into a fight in prison. They put him in solitary for a little while. Imagine fighting Diddy in prison. That just seems surreal.
No, y'all got Diddy can fight.
Yeah?
Diddy been blowing up cars, putting hits and having people killed, holding niggas over the balcony like Big Red.
I don't know about all this.
Oh man, what's his name? Kid Cudi. Came to federal court. This is federal court testimony, right?
Right.
So if you listen to his lifestyle, he been hitting niggas over the head with bottles. Man, he more gangster than what we think he is. And he's not a small frame guy. He got a little size on him.
Got a little size to him. No Diddy. Or yes Diddy, I don't know what to say.
So, and you ain't never heard nobody bucking him. You ain't never heard nobody bucking him.
True. Well, he always has security around him. He has full-time security.
So does everybody. Everybody have bowed down to him.
Remember, he slapped Drake at one point. Yeah. Remember that?
So he's been a big bad motherfucker. And he hold over their head, I killed Tupac. So they say.
So they say. I don't believe it, but so they say.
I'm just going off court testimony.
Right.
So every time we see him in prison, just because we see him like this in court, he was playing. Man, Diddy really think he bad. Bad boy. She really think he bad. So every picture, every walk by camera frame I've seen, he's smiling with that gray hair on his head and face. He don't look like he in distress like me. Nigga, I be that motherfucker looking old and sad, the motherfucker. And you wouldn't be seeing me walking like I'm happy. He laughing, having fun. And you ain't hearing no fucked up shit that we was expecting to hear.
Like what?
They gonna be putting the baby all on him. We just knew that nigga gonna fuck. We just knew he was gonna go to jail and turn into a sexual freak by way of he been weak. We don't see him as being strong. Most niggas don't see him as being strong.
I mean, did you see the sex tape with Diddy and Daphne Joy and what's his name?
Yeah. Soon as you cut it on, yeah, big old, I cut out of there. Yeah, soon as you cut it on, that nigga in the pit, yeah.
Slide Diggler.
Yeah, you said, yeah.
Well, you know what's funny?
I couldn't get past the third part, so I quit watching.
Well, here's the thing, right? When I did the interview with Sly, he showed me that video on his phone.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, he was here. In that chair he's sitting on. Might be a little sticky, I don't know.
He wasn't fucking.
No, he showed me the sex tape. And I remember he said that Diddy had like a 2-inch penis.
He's not that large in that area, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
how big do you think Diddy is?
I would say maybe a couple inches, maybe 3. I don't know. Like,
3 inches.
Yeah, it's
3.
Yeah, that's from what I seen.
And I remember he showed me the tape, and I'm like, oh shit, you're right. And I remember when I put it out there, oh, Vlad hating, you don't know nothing. And the video came out, and I'm like, here y'all go. Here y'all go.
See, back in our day, you said you had a little dick, you wasn't shit. Yeah, if you had a little dick back in our day, you had to been a running back or something, nigga. Yeah, they can score touchdown. Other than that, no. And they probably said, man, why y'all looking at his dick? Y'all looked at it too, didn't you?
Well, it's a porno, pretty much.
Who watch porn and it's just straight women?
Lesbian porn.
Who watches it?
I don't watch it.
No, man, we got to have them. Yeah, we got to have them. Yeah. We got to have that in there.
Hey, man, listen. Seeing Diddy oiled up was weird because I just assumed the oil was going on other people. I didn't realize he was getting oiled up.
I must have cut in when Sly was in. Because when I tuned in, there was a nigga had a leg hanging out there. When I looked up, there was a leg in front of that motherfucker. I'm saying, man, goddamn. I had to look. Say. Yeah, I ain't looked long though, but I looked.
I looked a little bit.
Yeah, I looked.
Hey, listen, because before we were getting like cease and desist from Daphne's lawyers, oh, you can't mention her name in it. But when this came out, it was like, she was like, all right, it was me. It was me.
Yeah.
You know, she started doing interviews, went on a date with academics.
I would like to go on a date on with her too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want
You and Daphne Joy?
Yeah, I want to go on one too. Shit.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Man, shit. Nigga, she with the shit. Man, can you imagine who get her? Man, that nigga, that's like a winning lottery ticket.
Really?
What?
You would feel like you won if you got Daphne Joy.
Nigga, I wouldn't feel like I'm losing. What the fuck, man? Man, everybody want a woman that's well trained and well versed in the bedroom, on the playground. Man, ain't nothing she won't do for what she love. Man, every woman say, oh, I ain't doing that. Oh, I ain't doing that. She go do, man, yeah, oh, man, that's every one man's dream, man. Why you think Puffy's still paying the rent right now?
I know, right?
Well, I'd put a baby in if I was Puffy.
Really?
What? 2 more? Man, I keep her. Man, that's a keeper.
See, here's where I think that Puffy fucked up.
Sure enough.
Puffy, listen, I've been around Puffy before, right? Like at clubs and whatever. He has no shortage of women that are interested in him. Like girls are being held back from trying to like get close to him, right? Anywhere he go in the world, he could have beautiful women. Out of all the women he could choose in the world, he picks the baby mother of someone that doesn't like him.
Yeah.
He strategically slutted her out to get back at 50 Cent.
That's how you get a nigga.
But that's where your problems will start.
Oh, well, problem for who? Cassie was his problem, not Daphne. Daphne's still down with him, holding on to the secrets.
Well, and then you get a fucking documentary on Netflix about you right afterwards.
That's all right. You know what I love about him?
You're right, he's probably not tripping.
Man, you know what I love about him?
He said, that's all right.
You can't shame her. You can't shame her. Most women will walk with shame.
Yeah.
Most women who've been molested walk with shame. Most women who've been raped walk with shame. Man, y'all don't try. She hold her head up high. Man, that's what you want as a wife. That's the motherfucker.
So you would marry Daphne Joy?
I would marry Daphne Joy.
You would marry Daphne Joy?
If I was Puffy, I would marry Daphne Joy.
Okay.
If I was a regular nigga, I would marry her 2 times.
2 times?
2 times, if I was a regular nigga. If I was DJ Academics, I court her for about 10 years.
Okay.
And then marry her.
Okay.
Yeah, man, she every man's pet and every woman's regret. Why? She know how to satisfy a man that most women won't do or make the sacrifices she did for a man she say she loved.
Do you know what's interesting about the Diddy case?
What?
Out of all the prostitutes that he hired, there wasn't a single woman. Not one woman prostitute. It was only men.
Why? Because he wasn't hiring them. Them hoes was, if you listen to the prostitutes.
He was hiring.
Well, them hoes
on his behalf.
Well, he needed help. So they say, man, gain that brain that nigga down here with that 9-inch this week. That nigga with 12 had me feeling bad. so nigga ain't needed some help.
Well, you know what Sly told me in the interview?
What?
Because they would hang out a lot, right? These freak-offs would last like 12, 16 hours, right? He said they were talking one time, and Puffy said, I can give my women anything they want, but I can't give them what you got. So that's why he would hire these men.
Man, I'm going to put that rod in that dick. I'm going to go get that penile implant where they put the rod in there where you hit a remote control button.
I interviewed a
and
dude.
that bitch stay hard forever.
One of the dudes that they hired for the freak-offs, the Punisher, the name kills me.
Say, boy,
he has one of those.
With the rod in it?
Yes.
That's what I want.
With a pump.
Remember
the Reebok pump shoes?
I want that.
That's what he has. But that doesn't make your dick bigger. It just
put the girth on it.
You can stay hard. No, it's not even the girth. Well, see, there's two different operations, right? He broke it down for me in the interview, right? The one he has is to keep an erection. So he basically said, imagine the hardest erection you've ever had in your life. You could have that every single time.
I want that.
They basically, what they do is they put these kind of like tubes inside your penis with that pumps blood into it. So you basically pump this thing under your balls and it fills blood into your penis. So you have a rock hard penis.
Give me that motherfucker, that fruit roll up, doc. Yeah, give me that fruit roll up. That motherfucker lay out on the floor.
But the other operation, which is the one you're thinking about, so think about a toilet paper roll, right? Like, the cardboard toilet paper roll, cut it in half and stick that into your penis. So it makes it girthy. But those operations are more dangerous because that's where the botched operations happen and stuff like that. But think about that.
No, I want that. No. I want like you get the balloon. You know how the clowns get the balloon and stretch that motherfucker? Yeah, I want that.
They either got the stay hard all the time one or the girthy one. Those are the two choices. Which one do you want?
Give me the money bag, yo, 6-pack. Give me that money bag, yo, 6-pack. They got the funny. I think it's like they got an 8-pack. I keep that 4-inch. Give me that 8-pack. Yeah, go on, give me that belly job done then. That's got to be painful.
Well, I mean, he said it was the best decision he ever made, and he actually convinced his 60-year-old dad to get one. His dad got one too.
60-year-old dad?
Yeah, 60-year-old dad got one too.
That's the way to go out there. Yeah. I can see that at 60.
He said that before he got it, right, he asked his doctor for, some phone numbers of other men that have gotten it. And these were all older men, right? Yeah. He said he called them. They're like, oh yeah, young blood, you need to get that right away. I wish I did at your age. Go do that shit.
I called 4 dudes, all 70-something years old. And as soon as I got on the phone, I said, hey, I'm 47 years old. I'm thinking about getting an implant. They was like, do it, young blood. It's the best. I wish I would have did it at your age. You're going to have so much fun. By the time I got off the phone with these guys, I was like, I'm doing it.
And then he got it. He said he's been happy ever since.
I'm finna go get it in. You can't keep telling me all the pointers of that type shit and think I ain't finna have that motherfucker.
It's like a pump, man.
That's all I need.
So they put a little kind of pouch under your liver or something, filled with blood, and then you pump up underneath your balls, and then the blood goes into your penis, through because I guess it's between the skin and the actual whatever penile implant thing, whatever.
That has to have been a white man to think of that. Ain't no big old long dick nigga thought of that.
Well, but there's a black guy that got it. Well, in fact, the only people I know that have gotten it have been black guys. There's this porn dude also I heard got it back in the day.
He'd run his dick in the dirt. The nigga will run his dick in the dirt. Yeah, that black man will run that motherfucker out of shape.
Yeah.
So, if I had to get I would go that route. If I had to get any type of surgery work done, before I get an eye put in, I'm going to get that pump.
Can you get an eye put in?
Yeah.
So do they have an
eye? They can't do an eye transplant, but they can put an optical eye in there and attach it to the muscles and it move like 2 eyes.
Oh, but you can't see though.
You can't see nothing. No, they ain't got that bad shit. Yeah, no, they can't
Not
get
yet.
Stevie. They can't get Stevie Wonder.
Got some shit though on
they
the way.
Can't get Stevie Wonder no eyes and let him see now. Shit.
I actually met Stevie Wonder over New Year's.
You did?
Yeah.
That's my dream.
There's a picture. I'll show the picture.
Him and Michael Jackson. Was
he was asking me about Russia.
For real?
He was like, what was Russia like? And I told him, I'm like, you ever gonna play there? He goes, no, I'm never gonna play there.
Never gonna play there.
Yeah. But it's fucking Stevie Wonder, man.
Yeah, the living legend.
Living legend.
These 3 words. Yeah. I'm a Stevie Wonder fan.
Now, you said that Atlanta has fallen off.
Very much
You made
so.
a video about it.
Very much
You
so.
said all the podcasts are dead and all the rappers got too gangster and done X their way out of the music scene?
Let me just say this, Atlanta. Revolt TV, Big Bangs, Carissa, all that shit flopping over there. The podcast world over with. Y'all ain't got no streamers. Y'all ain't got nobody on Twitch. Y'all ain't got nobody on Kick. Nigga, y'all rapping ain't even that no more, Atlanta. Y'all don't have nothing going on if you're not talking about street, gangster, gay shit, Atlanta. Nothing is going on. The biggest thing y'all got going on is them niggas dying. They didn't leave themselves no room for business. They didn't leave themselves no room for growth. They didn't leave themselves no room for artists who can make long-lasting music.
Okay, well...
They killed it with gangsterism.
Well, Gunna has done great since the trial.
He ain't been in Atlanta.
Okay. Future has a new album out, doing well.
He's in Miami.
Lil Baby got a new song out that's doing well.
He's in Miami.
Is he? So everyone moved out of Atlanta.
When the rappers went street, the bloggers, the media outlets, the internet platforms, they went street too. They went to start talking down on snitches, saying we're not interviewing snitches. Well, if you're in media, you can't pick sides. You can't have friends in media. So Big Facts Podcast and Big Banks was the premier outlets that was emerging 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Lil Yachty had one. He had a podcast, him and his friend.
Yeah.
Ugly Money Nietzsche. Man, I go on and on. Revolt TV, all of them have fallen off. Why? They spent a year and a half, 2 years defending street codes and street ethics, and none of them still are in the streets today. Their fathers and media got media personalities, but they're still trying to project the street culture, and that killed Atlanta. So in the process of doing that, they lost Casanak because the streamers can't go outside and stream. Too gangster in the street. You can't go to Zone 1, you can't go to Zone 6. And then Thug and them rule with no mercy for the younger artists up under them. So they cut the lights off for the up and coming artists. And I hate to say this, but it took Belly Gang Cushington to get on my music review with Half Paint Film and spend $3,000 or $4,000. And I played his music for a year straight, pushing it to the people. If he wasn't white,
Belly Gang Cushington is not white.
I know he's not white. That's my nigga. I know his daddy black.
He got a black dad. In fact, from what I understand, his white mom abandoned him.
She did. He grew
so
up
he only grew up with a black dad
his black grandmama,
and no white family at all.
So when I met him, I ain't seen a white person yet.
Yeah. He's light skinned.
So I know this. So right, I've been knowing this, but part of his gimmick, they thought he was white.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Then he used the N-word.
And he used the N-word. So that wasn't a gimmick. He stayed himself throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
With talent.
Yeah.
And he's a real street nigga. Through and through. It won't be another one that can do that. He organically.
Yeah.
From Half Paint and Charleston White, Monday. No, he organically did that. Nobody from Atlanta will be able to do that without a label.
I mean, yeah, 21 Savage is doing songs with him now.
So let me just say this. Until Ray Daniels came along, nobody could teach business or help artists, up and coming artists. Why? Everybody before them was having music reviews. Miss Deb quit doing stuff, so they had nobody to teach and guide them. Why? Everybody went street. So here come Ray Daniels. Ray Daniels is rebirthing Atlanta. What it used to be when they had talent. They was entertainers. They was artists. They worked together. They understood the business. They knew the business. Or they just didn't rap. They had producers. Atlanta ain't got none of that no more. YSL trial was the death of Atlanta.
Yeah, I agree.
It was the death
I
of
agree.
Atlanta.
Because everyone got freaked out.
Everybody got freaked out.
Everyone
Why?
got freaked out.
They couldn't rap about nothing else but street shit. look, Amaretta, what's her name? She came through, but they shunned her off. Why? They wasn't looking for talent. They weren't looking for talented rappers. They weren't looking for lyrical rappers. They looking for real street niggas. Belly Gang just so happened to fit the mold. But if you ain't no real street nigga and you a kid that you all of a sudden you got the spirit of Andre 3000 and you rap like Andre 3000, Atlanta won't let you come to the forefront. You gotta come talking trapping. So they done made everything street. Even the old rappers who are no longer in the streets, they're still upholding and promoting the street code. Still to this day, I ain't heard one street guy or one person say it's okay to call the police.
Except for T.I.
You haven't heard one person come out and say, hey, tell the kids it's okay to call the police. Tell the kids. You can't get one of these rappers to say that. Well, man, it ain't never cool to call the police. So when your stepdad is jumping on your mom, you wouldn't tell the kids to call the police?
Yeah, it's stupid.
You tell them go in there and kill the man?
Yeah, it's stupid.
So if you have a car fender bender, you get out and kill a nigga? You don't get a car insurance, call the police, so you can at least get the police report? So when is it cool to talk to the police? You never heard these niggas break that down. They make it seem like it's such a bad thing. And lo and behold, all these niggas talking to the police. You see Honeycomb Brazy talking to them out in public, and even if they show passing to them, why? They got cool police who like y'all too, nigga.
There you have it.
Come on now. So they too real. Until it was time for a killer to take the stand. In no crime family would it be looked upon in favor but Atlanta. This, I don't care what you did on the stand. You walked in and got all of this started. They didn't catch us. You walked in and gave information multiple times, several times. Even in jail, you were called, hey. You were so good with them people, they brought you into the judge's chambers without your lawyer violating all constitutional rights.
Right.
That's how cool you were.
Which got the judge kicked off the case.
There you go, which got him full immunity.
Yeah.
Why? The American Disabilities Act. He cannot be in there with the American Disabilities Act with his mental health and he without a lawyer. So that fucked up everything. So they made him a hero. They made him a hero.
Yeah, shout out to Woody, man. Been on my show a couple times.
They made him a hero. They rewrote the rules. So it ain't a rapper alive. Why? Because they really scared of Woody.
Yeah.
When I was in Atlanta and me and Woody were cool, nigga, they wouldn't say nothing to Woody. They wouldn't say nothing to Woody. And Woody walk around and the world was on the edge of their seat. They said, man, they gonna kill Woody. They gonna kill. And Woody walked around in the mall and he was smiling and we never seen a dangerous man. So Atlanta could never emerge from that. Then they released Thug Conversations. Thug looked weak on the phone to come out to hate on Gunna. So that whole dynamic of that situation is a black eye on Atlanta. Why? They picked sides and nobody stood up for what was right. Now, here come Ray Daniels. Ray Daniels come through, breathing life, teaching the business, what artists should be doing. He's coming to clean up the rubble, putting things back in place to create a new pathway. If he don't do that, Atlanta gonna have to go to Alabama to make music. Why? They still arguing over Thug and Gunna and them and not highlight no new music coming out of there.
Yeah, that's true. No, you're right. And all the big artists like Playboi Carti, he's from Atlanta, but he don't really rep Atlanta like that.
None of them do.
You don't think of Atlanta when you think of Playboi Carti, even though he's from Atlanta. Yeah, man, you're right.
So the best thing Atlanta could do is to bring Big Meech back and put Jeezy back out there and reignite the old Atlanta and then put the new ones out there and let them have the torch. But they got to get back with Gunna.
They should, man. That's what they should do. The thing is that people like academics and Aiden Ross, the new generation of guys who I rock with, they taught me not to take shit too personally. That night that me and you ran into each other, when I approached you and we talked,
yeah,
me and Aiden had that back and forth. Remember over you and Boosie and so forth?
Yeah.
And I remember like academics like, oh, you want to go meet Aiden? I said, no, he might kick me out because of our back and forth. So let me just wait until the end. I like being in this event right now, right? Yeah. This is his event. So we waited until the very end as I was leaving and he was hanging out and academics was like, yo, this is Vlad. He goes, oh shit, what's up? I said, hey man, sorry, all the back and forth. Man, whatever, man, fuck that shit. We both Jewish, who cares? He goes, you a legend, man, I rock with you, let's do an interview.
That's how
easy it was.
Oh,
we didn't need a whole talk about it, we didn't need to work it out.
Well, this is what I did. I sat back and I watched you.
Okay.
I watch how people respond to you. You don't know you're a legend. You don't know that. That's why you was there. Nah, man. We were just as happy for you to be there playing like we were mad at you. Say, I'll look at Vlad over there. We couldn't wait to bump into you. I met a bunch of good kids doing streaming. So I see streamers in a whole different light compared to other people. They're assholes, they're dickheads, but they have good intentions no matter how bad you see them. These are really good kids.
Yeah.
They're really not trying to hurt nobody. That's what made me go back and amend things, even if I couldn't with people that I thought I could. Because everybody ever got into it with, Aiden tried to make me amend with him. So with I made up with Soulja Boy.
Oh, did you?
Bandman Kevo.
After you maced him.
After we made up with Aiden.
Really?
I got the SOD chain.
Okay.
Bandman Keefe. So it's a whole bunch of people I've had altercations with.
You and Bandman Kevo?
Bandman, after I sent him the dick.
Kevo,
I told him, man, forgive me, man. I overreacted, man.
Man, listen, I look at myself as the Vince McMahon of hip hop. Without all the sexual assault shit. Right?
I wasn't even gonna bring it up. I love Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon of hip hop.
Yeah, them niggas just on steroids.
Vince McMahon, I watched that documentary. This man had wrestlers leave him, sue him, talk shit about him. He brought him back, paid him, and did more business with him.
Yeah.
That's how I look at myself, man. So everyone out there who I got beef with, Ari Spears, Shaq, Boosie, I mean, we don't have beef, but we're not talking right now. All these dudes, right? Even Godfrey, if he ever wants to have a conversation with me.
You don't fuck with Godfrey?
Nah, we had a falling out back in the day. And I ran into him and I said, we need to talk. And then he's like, yeah, let's do it. But then he didn't want to talk to me like a little punk. But anyways, the whole situation, all these dudes get on the phone with me and have a conversation. Me and Aries actually spoke recently. He texted me and we started talking, but it devolved into a bunch of fuck yous, so whatever, right? But my thing is, who cares? If there's business to be made, come back, let's have a conversation. It's not that personal. It's not that serious. No money got lost, no blood got spilled, but even those situations get worked out.
Yeah,
even those situations, man, there's people that I'm planning on talking to that you never thought I would talk to. But if there's a business situation, I got a big deal coming up, there's people I'm gonna be on camera with, you're gonna be like, I can't believe these two are talking right now. But it's business, man. Who cares?
Man, I got a Pokemon deal. Man, I'm finna be doing Pokemon. So, man, if I ain't learned nothing else from you and Aiden, do good business. Yeah. Even if you don't like them.
Do good business.
Even man, if you don't, that's what I be trying. Man, if you don't like them,
do good business.
You work with people on your job for years that you don't like.
Exactly.
You got people on your team you don't like.
Right. You ain't gotta sleep with them.
Y'all still work together.
What did who said this? I think it's Bernie Mac. It said, you don't gotta like me, but you gotta respect me. That's that.
Yeah.
That's that. Man, listen, just maintain respect for one another and keep it moving.
And sometimes that's just a level of us not disrespecting each other.
There you go.
Just not disrespecting
each other.
Yeah.
And that's that. Last question.
Yes, sir.
Pooh Shiesty. You said he'll do 20 years and not care. And it'll take his mom to die for him to calm down.
Yeah.
So you believe that he'll do his 20 years and not trip?
I listen to his song FDO every day.
Yeah, first day out.
I listen to his mother's intro. Ain't nothing like a motivating mother. Whether she's motivating you to do good or bad. His daddy's somewhat street and gangster.
Yeah.
He got 20 more years of standing on them codes before he fold. Why? Mama and them ain't folded. Son, go in there and tell him what I told you in Boo. And for all them who got scared, you better be scared. He got to leave, man. I listened to that woman. He ain't bad because his daddy. He bad because of his mama. And I met his mama one time in Vegas with True. She pulled me to the side and stopped me. And when I got through talking, me and this white man took out running from her. I wasn't gonna say nothing wrong, disrespectful. Yeah, no. And yeah, salute to Memphis. Nah, it's a different, that's a different spirit that kid got when you look at the lineage. And he proud about it. Yeah, he proud about it. What he did, he meant to do this. Boy, when you look at the text message he sent out and gave all the soldiers 5,000.
Yeah.
Say nah, and then go listen to that song.
Crazy. That's crazy.
If you go listen to that song, man, he come home on the shit. I told
he
y'all
was paying people $5,000 to go rob Gucci Mane. I mean, who's holding the camera?
Man,
who's holding the goddamn camera?
Hey, coming from Memphis, where they coming from, that 5,000 like 50.
Yeah.
The 5,000 like 50 coming from where they coming from.
When I talked to what was it, Project Pat, he said back in the day, you can get someone clipped for like $500.
Back then, see, the crack gang was out, so everybody had money, you know. So if I can't get you, I'm gonna kidnap your mama. And people doing that. That's how it was going down here.
And you said you could see a young dude walking down the street, you could pull up on him and say, hey man, I need to go shoot this house up real quick. Okay, who's in it? Don't worry about it. I'll give you $200. And you give him a gun, and he'll actually go and do it.
Done. It's a wrap. I'm pretty sure they'll do that today. I'm pretty sure they'll do it today. I'm pretty sure they will.
Didn't take cheap. Cheap out there.
Everywhere I was seeing Memphis people be locked up, they rile and unruly. They don't follow rules that good. They have to be punished severely, it seems like. Some people have to be reprimanded and corrected. Memphis boys seem like they got to be punished severely.
Well, you said if you were Pooh Shiesty, you'd make Gucci tell everyone they were just playing.
Yeah.
But it's too late for that.
Well, I'll be in there playing like Big U. See, when you're in your 20s and early 30s, you're just as stupid as you are when you're 19, when you live by these codes, right? Big U in his 50s.
Yeah.
He's still reaching out to the witnesses. Yeah. If you listen to Pooh Shiesty when he was talking to Gucci, he really believed Gucci wasn't gonna call the police.
Yeah. Well, but Gucci, in my interview, said, I would rather die than snitch. I got an interview of Gucci saying that.
Talk about this situation with the stop snitching. Give us your feelings about snitching, what Cameron said, things like that.
I'm gonna tell you like straight up, like, you can research this on Gucci or whatever, but like, I ain't never snitched on nobody. A lot of people come to me with that in my whole life since I was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? When I forget a lot of those self-tags, say, I have never snitched on nobody. I never wrote a statement on one, and I never will. That's how I feel. I'm a true G. I never snitch on a nigga.
Now, is there any situation that you can see yourself that you would talk to the police about a situation?
I don't talk. I don't do that. Where we from, we won't do that. For real. This East Atlanta zone said, well, niggas I fuck with my crew won't do that. We won't snitch on niggas. We stand down for ourselves. Like, if I gotta go, I'm gonna go. I done went before. I don't want to snitch on a nigga to save nobody's life, not even my own. I die.
Then I'm banking on
It's a young Gucci.
I'm banking on Pooh Shiesty coming home. I don't think Gucci taking a stand.
Doesn't matter. There's other witnesses. There's too many other witnesses. There's too many other victims. Gucci's crew, the white cameraman, the off-duty cop.
Yeah.
Showing the shit on social media. The contract got written up. There's a video, a guy with a gun. Who takes a video of someone with a guy in the gun, you know, with your homie with a gun
so
in the
Pooh Shiesty
video?
got to take the fall for everybody then.
Okay.
He got to play boss. He got to play Larry Hoover and take the fall for everybody.
Right.
Else, Big 30 got to go. We ain't heard nothing about them guys that holding the Draco. We don't even know their name.
Right.
We don't even know their name, man.
Right. I interviewed Big 30's lawyer, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, homie, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. That's the saddest part about all this. We don't even know Draco's name.
Yeah. Well, we do know his name because all the names are listed.
But it don't
we
mean
don't know
nothing
specifically
to
who
There
he
you
is.
go.
Yeah.
We don't even know if he got a lawyer. We don't know how much time he got.
Oh, yeah.
What's his incentive not to tell?
$5,000.
That's gone already. He done left that at home with his mama and them.
Exactly.
They done put that in them slot machines at the gas station.
At the gas station.
Man,
They didn't make it home with it. You know they didn't take the bus home, right? Because their car got stolen. Their car got stolen at the motel.
Repo, probably, yeah, oh man. Say, man, when you doing drugs, you gotta think, Pooh Shiesty wasn't sober in prison. They say he was smoking, he was getting high off K2 the whole time. A nigga coming out of prison with a 6-pack from doing burpees and got a full beard, he ain't redeemed from shit. This nigga come home with a worse mind. With a worse mind and immediately drag everybody into a RICO.
Immediately.
You know why? He instructed Big 30 to record it.
Yeah.
Big 30 was instructed to record it. Why? Our young people are live and die just for a moment to be viral on the internet.
Well, and then they posted the robbery items on Instagram afterwards.
So did the kids that robbed
XXXTentacion. Yeah.
them same kids.
Yeah.
So did King Von them. Went back to the hood and passed out the money on camera. This generation want to be known for doing wrong. They don't want to get away and not be known.
Yeah, what's the point?
They don't want to do this.
What's the
and
point
get away,
of getting
and
away with a crime and not going to prison? That's no fun. It's a lot more fun to post on Instagram and get a bunch of likes and then go to prison.
That started 30, 40 years ago with our generation.
Yeah?
I remember you had the hood block DVD, didn't you?
Yeah.
You saw all the goddamn dope. They go up in the attic and pull out all them goddamn keys. We saw that, right?
The hot and here DVDs.
So take you back. Menace to Society.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kept the tape.
Society tape.
Kept the tape.
Take you back then. Say, let's go watch the news. Say, nigga, we went and shot up and we go, all of us go watch the news. We want to make the news. Then we start writing the names on the walls.
Yeah.
So, look at me. Look at me. That's been us.
BMF. BMF. I've told the story lots of times on my show, but BMF flew out me and a bunch of other high-profile DJs around 2004. And I remember getting off the airport, getting driven to the mansion and whatever else, and seeing the world is BMF on billboards and hanging out with them. And there's Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Everyone's got $100,000 in jewelry. And I'm looking around going, everyone's gonna go to prison. Every single person here. It's so obvious this is all drug money. Nobody's selling any records. Jeezy was never signed to BMF. Blue Da Vinci was signed to BMF. Nobody was buying Blue Da Vinci's albums.
You said something earlier. There's a difference between a hustler
and a businessman.
Yeah. See, a hustler think you can smoke and mirror business.
Yeah.
Right? They forget about the tax man.
Right. That'll get you.
A hustler is really not a logical thinking individual.
You're right.
He's instinctive.
He's trying to get as much money as
he
can get in his hand.
He's not wise.
Let me tell you something. What's today? Saturday? On Friday, July 31st, I made more from my stock portfolio in stock profits because a bunch of my stocks jumped. Make sure you subscribe to the Vlad Stocks membership tier, by the way, to see what my stocks actually are. I made more money from my stock portfolio in gains than I ever made in salary any year of my life. In one day. I've never worked a year and gotten a salary as big as my one day in stock profits. One day. But it's taken me 16 years of building my stock portfolio to get to that point. I didn't just buy a bunch of stocks last month and suddenly I'm making all this money.
You took some dips and some turns and yeah.
It slowly built up year after year, not buying Rolls Royces, not flying private jets, all shit that I could have done, but I chose not to because I kept pouring my money back into my stock portfolio. So by the time I'm in my 50s, I can retire whenever I feel like it.
The black boy in America got an addictive nature. He has an addictive nature. That's why everything we do extreme. If we good, we're overly good. If we're thieves, we're hardened. So we have an addictive nature. We don't know how to do anything in moderation. Why? We have extreme natures. We have an extreme nature as a black boy in America. For whatever reason, we have an extreme nature. If we get drunk, we go get drunk to the fullest. And that becomes...
You're not gonna buy a regular gold chain.
No.
You want it to cover your whole torso.
Yeah, and extremism becomes our constitution.
Okay, I can see that.
It becomes our constitution.
I can see it. Some of it's rubbed off on me, you know, being around black people most of my life. I'm extreme in certain cases.
That's the fool my mother tell me about. She said that a fool and his money will always depart.
Of course.
He's extreme.
Right.
Moderation don't satisfy us.
You know what Trick Daddy told me that I always remembered? I want everyone to pay attention that's listening to this right now. If you look in your closet, in your driveway, and there's more money there than is in your bank account, you're a damn fool.
Materialistic things. I watched different speakers speak up on materialistic things. Everybody's materialistic. An old wise man once told me, if you could look in your closet, look in your driveway, and look inside your house and see more money than you can see when you look inside your bank account, you's a poor fool.
If your clothes and cars are worth more than your money in your account, whether it's cash or whether it's investments, liquid investments like stocks, you're an idiot.
What we learn is the more we make, the more we spend.
Well, that's true for everyone.
Except wise people. I look at you, the more you make, the more you don't spend. The more I made in the beginning, I got a new bracelet, a new ring, a new watch.
Yeah, I waited.
Now, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And I don't do that. So, we've never had nothing. You have to understand, black people really just got a color TV in the 80s. In the 70s, in the 60s, Dr. King them didn't have Lincoln Cadillacs and leather furniture. Niggas really just starting to get color TVs in the 70s and 80s.
Listen, if you listen to Big Daddy Kane's first album, he's bragging about driving a Volvo.
Come on, homie, so black
a
people.
Volvo.
So we're...
That was considered making it back in the day.
And those people had
one
money.
rapper in 2026 that raps about a Volvo.
Man,
no, seriously, have you ever heard it?
No.
I've never heard a Volvo mentioned in a rap song ever.
I seen Jap 5 by his mother.
Shout out to Jap 5, good dude, by the way.
I seen Jap 5, man. Boy, bro, I was on a plane, touched my heart. He bought just a basic car that an average person would go crazy for. But I was seeing people in the comments say, oh, but it ain't a Benz. And man, nigga, any mother would go crazy for that new car.
Yeah.
Why? We couldn't afford it 2 years ago. He was in prison. He couldn't buy mama a car.
There you have it.
The year ago, that man was in prison, couldn't buy his mama a car. So why would he get out a year later and go get a Rolls Royce and can't afford the maintenance on it?
There you have it.
That's what we do though. I did it every year in income tax. Until I got a bunch of money and learned what to do with money.
Are you investing your money?
Yeah.
Are you investing in stocks?
Will and trust.
Okay.
I don't want to go through what you went through.
Which is?
Those 16 years of ups and downs, learning. I'm straight dumb in stocks right now.
Okay.
They're gonna take advantage.
Well, they can't take advantage if you're doing it yourself.
I don't have time to learn. I want to pay you to do it. No, I'm just saying.
I'm telling you.
So
remember this conversation. Stocks have been the most important financial thing I've ever done in my life.
I understand stocks. Slaves were once on stocks. The stock market was once funded by the drug war. So I understand stock. It's an up and down. You got to be an expert right now.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
How long it took you?
This is how long it took me.
16 years.
No, it didn't take me that long. Leading up to me starting in around 2010, 2011, I was always trying to like flip my money, and I kept getting ripped off. You know, oh, the real estate dude that I'm real tight with, I gave him a bunch of money and never saw that money again. Oh, I got this little quick money flip. You give it to that person that you never see that money again. And I'm like, I've never, I bought a kilo of cocaine once back in the day. 17,000, poof, gone, right? Ripped off. So this time around, when I started making real money, I said, okay, I am going to actually learn how to do this. Who's the Michael Jordan of stock investing? Warren Buffett. I read his book. And then I read the book that he learned from, which is Benjamin Graham. Between those books and understanding the mentality of it, I started investing myself, and I slowly chipped away at it, and year after year, I kept getting better and better at it. But I learned the philosophy in the very beginning.
You watch the stock market every day?
Every day. But I don't watch it all day long. I might spend 15 minutes in the morning.
So here's my concept.
Join Vlad Stocks. Listen, 50 bucks a month. 50 bucks a month. Join Vlad Stocks.
I'm gonna check it out.
And if you come back to me a month later and say that was worthless, I'll give you your money back.
So I'm gonna check it out, right? My concept has been invest in humans, people, family, friends with business ideas.
Okay.
And put everything in the will and trust and blow the rest having fun.
Okay.
Cause they go spend it when you're gone.
You know, a lot of people think that stock investing and gambling are the same thing, right?
Stop.
You know what the difference is?
One's investing, the other one's losing.
Well, one of which is a zero-sum game. When you gamble on something, whether you win or lose, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
When you buy stocks, you're actually owning a piece of the company. I am an owner in Google. So I have millions of dollars in Google stock. I'm not a major owner, but I am an owner.
I had a young stripper tell me one time. She said, rather than giving me $2,000, buy me some stock in Google.
There you have it.
I think like $200-something in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she told me. I hear you gave her $2,000. I had never heard that before. She said, just buy me some stock in Google. And she showed me where you could. I said, man, yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, this is a sharply low motherfucker.
It's currently $356. It just had a big jump recently.
Yeah, it was like $250 something she said. That was like a year or so ago.
Yeah, exactly. My Google stock, since I bought it, has gone up 18 times.
What?
So a $100,000 investment in Google that I made in 2010.
I almost hit $1 million.
1.8 million. And I have more than that because I kept investing in it. But I was just giving an example of what.
So I need to go buy me some Google stock shares.
I'm not saying, I'm telling you.
I already told me. I took your advice for it, Vlad. I'm going to buy some first.
I'm not telling you what to buy.
Vlad, I just spent $500 on some Google stock shares, Vlad. What I need to do? I need to pay how much to go to your class? How much it is?
$50 a month.
We signing up.
And it shows, I show my actual portfolio that I own right now, and I also showed how I made money year after year. How it started in like 2011, and year after year, the ups and downs. And here's the thing, when the ups are up, it's really up.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
And listen, look at the Forbes list. Every single person on the Forbes list is a stock billionaire. Nobody's there because they're salary. Nobody's there because of real estate. They're all stock billionaires. A lot of times stock in their own companies, but oftentimes stock in a lot of different companies. No one is there because of salary. None of these rappers, except for the Jay-Z's or the Diddy's, are up there because Jay-Z owns a lot of stock.
A lot of stock.
A lot of stock.
Nas do too.
Nas does too.
Yeah, Nas.
He invested in a lot of early companies.
Yeah.
I had a chance, you know who Jeff Bezos is, who started Amazon?
Yeah.
I have $200,000 in his new startup company. It's called Prometheus. It's the AI company that's actually going to build the AI for all the factories and machines and all the back end stuff.
It's gonna be the Amazon AI.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be AI Amazon all over again.
It might go public 3, 4, 5 years from now.
Yeah, he finna
But the thing
monopolize.
is that my whole thing is that when I buy a stock, my goal is to never sell it. I still have Google stock from 2010.
Say, go find Chameleonaire, man. You one of the first rappers to get into this business.
I've been trying to get Chameleonaire on the show forever.
Yeah, we love you, man. I've been
anymore.
trying to get into his brain since he disappeared in Silicon Valley, and he just got paid just to share ideas with people.
Exactly.
This man got paid, just to share ideas.
Yeah, man. Listen, stocks, once you figure it out, is the easiest money you'll ever make in your life.
Right now,
because it requires no work. It's not like investing into like an actual real business.
It's a mental muscle. You got to learn that shit.
You got to learn it. But what I'm saying is that once you own it, you don't have to do anything. Someone else is running it. And unlike a house, because I own a big multi-million-dollar property also, right? But if I want to get rid of my property, I have to put it on the market. I have to buy, find someone to actually buy it. I have to buy, spend. Real estate agents on both sides have to get paid. There's closing costs. There's this, there's that, whatever. Then owning it, I have to pay.
Get fucked. Yeah.
I have to pay property. Oh my God, my property taxes were like $70,000 last year.
So chances are you might lose.
But here's the thing. In a house, and you could lose because housing prices go up and down. Housing has never caught up to actual stock markets. Personal housing has always been behind stocks, always. And the thing is, If I have $1 million stock portfolio and I need 100,000 real quick, I can sell it in a second, quick. But here's the trick that no one actually tells you about. This is how I actually get money these days. Let's just say you have $1 million stock portfolio. You could borrow up to about half of it, right? You could borrow 500,000. It's tax-free because it's a loan. And it's secured by your actual portfolio. So you get a very low interest rate, like around 5% or so. Once you take that money, you never have to pay it back. It just accrues interest every year. So let's just say you have $1 million in Google stock, right? You take out $500,000. You take a loan out. So every year you have to pay 5%. What is that? Like 25,000.
But you borrow your own money.
You're borrowing your own money. But if the Google stock goes up faster than what the loan amount is, it's basically free money, and you never have to pay it back.
What if the stocks go down for a year?
Now, if it goes down, if you fall below the 50% threshold,
last 2 years of stocks,
they'll force you to sell some of the stocks to get you down to the 50%, but they'll never make you actually pay it back if you don't want to, as long as you maintain underneath that threshold. It's the
most smart and wise people pay themselves back.
But what I'm saying is, it's a way to borrow money. You don't,
and
unlike a mortgage, if you borrow money, if you buy $1 million house and you get an $800,000 mortgage, you miss some payments, the bank will take that house back.
You're gonna be penalized.
After 20 years. They'll take the house back. They won't pay you what you paid back or whatever. With this loan, if you structure it right and you fall below a threshold, you could keep borrowing money and never pay it back.
I'm take you to the lawyer question.
That's how Elon Musk bought Twitter. He borrowed against Tesla stock, bought Twitter, Tesla stock kept going up. He's never going to pay that loan back.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. So you guarantee people, if they take your class and they get in the
I don't
stock,
guarantee shit.
There you go.
I ain't guarantee shit.
So let me take it back then. That's what I want to know.
I am not guaranteeing shit. I am not a financial advisor.
So let me ask you.
I'm just telling you what I do.
Do some people lose playing this game?
Lots of people lose playing this game.
Why are you winning?
Because I don't try to quickly flip my money. And I choose companies that I really believe in and I use myself. For example, I own Google. Do you think Google's going to go out of business next year?
I just bought 2 iPro 17.
Do you think they'll go out of business in 5 years?
No, they paying Google AdSense money.
Do you think that, like, I don't know, do you think YouTube's going to go out of business anytime soon?
No. Google AdSense.
Do you think Amazon's going to go out of business anytime soon?
No.
These are the type of companies that I buy, man. I don't buy some weird, obscure penny stocks that no one's ever heard of. I don't buy stock options. I don't leverage shit. I do very traditional buy and hold investing, and it takes years for it to build up, but it compounds. You know what compound interest is?
It gains.
You make 10% the first year. If you make 10% again, it's really 11%, and it keeps growing and growing and growing.
I'm giving you 1 year, buddy. I'm gonna join your class for 1 year.
It takes more than a year.
More than a year?
You never know how long it's gonna take because you don't know what the market's gonna do. The market sometimes goes down.
How many human testimonials you guys say, Vlad, I've been in your program for 3 years, man, I'm doing good.
Well, I just started Vlad Stocks maybe 4 or 5 months ago. So yeah, I don't have a track.
So we'll come back in 2 years.
For example, ask Lil Bibby. Me and Lil Bibby had a conversation. I told him what I do. He's made millions and millions.
Now, I'm gonna check you out. It's 2 people I listen to. Aristotle Investments is one of them. He do real good in stocks.
Okay.
I peek over at you every now and then. And Aiden talk stocks.
Yeah.
Aiden talk,
good, as he should. Every rich person talks stocks. Because once you get to a financial base and you could borrow money, you can move shit around, and these companies aren't going anywhere and they grow, like, man, listen. I know this guy interviewed, Chris Camillo. On Friday, I called him. He said he made $8 million off Amazon stock in 1 day. $8 million. In 1 day. Now he's had this position now for a while, right? He's had this position with a bunch of options and whatever else. But in 1 day, when Amazon announced their earnings went crazy.
He hit $8 million.
$8 million that day. that day.
But he been seesawing with 4 or 5 million for probably 2 or 3 years.
His portfolio is worth he started with 200,000. No, he started with 20,000. He has an $80 million portfolio now. But he made $8 million in one day. I just had him on the show.
Oh no, I listened.
$8 million in one day.
But you know, just like everything, yeah, I thought for a long time the stock market was a scam.
And most people think that.
Most people think that.
And here's what's gonna happen, right? If you get into it and you only give it a year and you end up losing, you'll think it's a scam.
But if you stick with it.
But if you stick with it,
it's a long haul process.
There's no time in history, like the S&P 500, right, which is the top 500 companies, there's no time in history since it was invented that if you had kept your money in for at least a couple of years, you would always make money, 100% of the time. Like if you kept it there. So now, if you jumped in and out, then yeah, you could lose money.
So what I'm hearing is, when you look at the stock market,
yes,
you got to think business. You can't think a hustle trying to flip money.
Yeah.
Say no more.
And you got to be prepared when the stock market goes down to buy more instead of panic and sell. That's how you really win. It's called dollar cost averaging, right? So
instead of dumping, you buy more, buy some more.
Dollar cost averaging works like this. So let's just say Google stock is $100. And I got $1,000 to spend, right? I could buy 10 shares at $100. If it goes down to $50, I would buy 20 shares for that same $1,000. But I get more shares at a cheaper price. So when it goes back up, I have more shares at the cheaper price. So that goes up way more. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm dumping $2,000 in the stock market tomorrow and go ignore it for 2 years. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it for 2 years. And I'm gonna have my daughter or somebody, that's gonna be their job.
There you go. I got stock portfolios for my kids, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're young right now, so by the time they turn 18.
I got a will in the trust, but I'm gonna put a stock portfolio together that they can watch and keep up with from 18 on up.
I mean, even if you don't invest in individual stocks, even if you put it like in the S&P 500, so my whole 401k is in the S&P 500, man. Yeah. And just leave it there and just keep putting money into it, have it reinvest, because that dividends, take the dividends, it goes right back into the big pile. You know what I mean? Don't spend nothing, don't chip off at it. Don't use it to go buy a Rolls Royce. Just keep it there. And man, listen, 5-10 years down the line, you're gonna look at that portfolio and go, God damn. And then you can borrow against it. You can literally borrow without selling the stocks. You could borrow against it and you never have to pay it back as long as you keep below a point ratio.
Say Vlad done spend the last 20 minutes, he done convinced me to pay that $50 a month. I'm gonna take $2,000, I'm gonna put it over here, and I'm gonna say, nigga, I keep telling y'all better listen to the Jew. Cause nothing else, they know banking.
That's right.
They know banking and finance,
That's right.
Nigga. Get in where you fit in.
Right. Do they say Jews are known for being broke?
Nah.
No, they don't say that.
They say they're the gypsies of the world. They got all the money.
That's what it is. Charleston White. Until next time.
Always, man.
Peace.
Peace and love, baby. Michael Jackson bad.